How much HP do I have? 63? Okay.
We're in rounds because it's an assault.
Yeah, there was like a hole or something that we had to go up to get to.
Yeah, ours is like 10 feet up.
Yep.
Um, yeah, I think we are just going there, if I remember right.
Do we
Still in
hear
rounds, right?
anything that's
Yeah.
going on with our allies? We're not hearing like yelps and shits.
Well, you can all roll me perception if you'd like.
Alright.
I can try.
My perception's slightly better than it used to be. Also, relevantly, I can click the button and it works again.
Yay.
And then I'm gonna move like towards this hole in the wall now.
Okay. So, like, during the fighting and stuff, you could hear the sound of combat from the other places, from the front entrance over and from the other entrance over here. And both of the combats have gotten quieter, but this one over here has gotten so quiet that you don't hear them anymore. But you can still hear some fighting and shouting over here. Alright, so what do you do?
Oh, I double moved. I
Alright,
didn't feel like using a teleportation ability. I did get a new one though. Getting level 8 unlocked another one of my abilities.
I suppose I'll look. Is there a hole in the wall here or something? Can I look into
Yeah,
this?
but it's up
Is
in
it
the
entrance?
Yeah, there is.
There's
It's
a hole in
like
the wall,
up
but it's like 10 feet up or
almost
something.
10 feet up. It looks down like from the ceiling.
Oh. Well, I can't get up there.
If you come over here though, I can get us
You
both
can
up
climb
here.
up pretty easily.
Okay. Wait, Dimension Door is 4th level? Oh yeah, yeah, it is. Okay.
It is, but I'm
I'll
not
go
going to
over
use
there
Dimension
too.
Door. I have other options that I just recently gained.
Okay.
What's the name of this ability again? Dimensional Slide, I think. No, that's my Arcanist one. Dimensional Steps. That's the one. It's a standard action. I have one I can do as a standard action, one I can do as a swift action, and one I can do as a move action. That's so silly. But yeah, I have 48 5-foot increments I can use, and as a standard action, I can only do up to 30 feet at a time with it, but I can use those increments to move other people with me. It just uses up some of those increments, if that makes sense. So I can teleport me and Asha up there and use, it would use up 4 of my 48 increments, I guess. And then I figure Maloki and Salva probably can climb up much easier than we can.
I'm just gonna
Particularly
jump.
Maloki, considering he has a... So yeah, you can just jump up 10 feet and Maloki can climb. And then we'll just teleport. It'll be fine.
Oh shoot! I somehow ended up in the black zone again here. Do. I guess I'll double move. So I'll move up there and then jump up to the entranceway.
Okay, you're gonna climb up.
We'll jump. More specifically. Yeah.
It's really good acrobatics.
Is it rolling right? It didn't even
0
roll.
plus 20 plus 15.
Oh, it didn't. It's doing something weird. Is it doing take 20 or something? Is that what that is?
I'll just wait. Oh my god. Whoa.
There we go. That's an actual roll.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. That's why it's one
Yep,
lower. You
that's
rolled a
an actual
19.
Right, yeah, I'll jump up to the entrance, just kind of like I don't know.
You know, the other one might have been a roll as well, but it was maybe a 20 because I'm looking at your perception. That one shows 0 plus 6 plus 7. So it just doesn't look like a normal roll, but I think it is. I think it has something to do with, like, you said something about leaving that option on, the ability to take 10s and 20s.
Well, I
And
had
then
it
you
on
just-
the custom roll, and it didn't do it. So I just switched it to yes, where it gives me the options on this one. It might not
Got
have updated. I don't know. That's why I wanted to get away from Roll20 is because it is a browser. They are relying on somebody else's browser to function correctly for their stuff to function correctly.
Right.
And I don't like that. You know, it sucks. So I mean, I don't mind it for free, but putting money in it, no, I'm not going to do that. Okay. But,
Okay, so you jumped up onto and into the hole?
yes.
Okay, then I'll move you inside.
Okay. And do I see
So I'll tell you what you see. Yep. You see a long chamber that has raised seating on opposite sides of a long pool of water. The pool has a brightly colored rim, and the water within it ripples and splashes as waves travel from one end to the other in an endless current. The seats on either side are populated by dozens of decaying, dripping elven corpses, most of which seem to have been crushed and twisted by some great force.
Okay. Well, I can't do anything about all that because my turn's over, I guess, but cool.
Maloki's gonna move over here and climb up with you and drop in there. The wolf can't really go anywhere, so he's gonna tell it to stay safe here and wait for their return. And wait for his return.
Well, he hasn't taught it tricks yet, so it can't.
Or go back to the camp. Well, as a druid companion, it already knows it's combat trained, so it has like the 6 basic ones.
Yeah, but that's only like if you start with a companion. When you like first meet your companion, if you want to role play it out, I thought you had to role play training your stuff as well. Kind of like how a companion dies and all of a sudden you have to like train them again. At least I thought that's how it read, but I don't know.
I can roll a handle animal for him. Because you still can just handle it.
That's true.
Right.
She'll stay safe, I'm sure.
Is it working? It is rolling, right? Yeah, looks like it's rolling.
Yeah. It he just doesn't have any bonuses to it, I guess. That seems weird.
Oh, yeah, because he doesn't use this.
Maybe his
I gotta
character
go
sheet
see
isn't
what he
updated.
has on his character sheet.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay, so he should have a 5 to it. And it's his animal
be a
companion,
10.
so he gets like a bonus to handling it. I think he gets a
Yeah.
+4 bonus to handling his own animal. So it'll whatchamacallit, it'll stay here away from danger. But yeah, he'll be in there with you. Araxi?
Okay, I'm gonna use my dimensional steps ability and bring Asha with me, using up 20 feet of my movement from it, and teleport Asha and I up into the hole, basically.
Okay. You guys poop into the thing, and you see what they see.
Where am I? Where does this track? In play? Oh, tracks in my spell tab, apparently. Okay.
Okay. Asha?
Oh, that was only a standard action. Do I want to move as well? I'm gonna move a little bit.
Yeah, but Dimension Door stops your movement.
This isn't Dimension Door, this is Dimensional Steps.
Oh, the dimensional slide?
It's an
Okay.
ability. Yeah, it says that just I can use the ability to teleport up to 30 feet per level as a standard action, but it doesn't say anything about it be working like Dimension Door or anything.
How dark is
And
it in here?
And if I come in with other people, then
Not really,
yeah,
it's lit.
Okay. I actually have light, so if I needed to, I could cast it. But
It's like
I guess
normal
there's
light,
probably
not
light
bright
coming
light.
through the. Yeah, there's probably light coming in
yeah.
through the hole that we just came in through. So for now, we're good. Maybe there's windows too. I don't know, at the top or something. So there's some sort of giant creature in here, though. Apparently.
Oh?
Anyway, yeah. What does Asha do?
Asha is thinking. It doesn't necessarily look like you marked any spells unless you only cast magic vestments, so I'm just gonna work with that. What does Asha do?
I thought we had bless, but I could be wrong.
We do. We
Okay,
got
I'll mark
Yeah.
that off as well.
And that should still be on because
Long
it was
rest.
earlier. Like
it's
it'll last
probably-
until like 50 turn or like turn. It'll last until like around 60 or 70 or something like that.
This will last a long time on it.
Magic vestments like
circle against evil.
mage armor for clerics, right?
10 minutes per level. Okay, I'll cast that. Because we're probably fighting evil things. I'll move over here.
Yeah, I guess magic vestments sort of, but it's one of the spells that eventually becomes obsolete when you get like actual magic armor. of your
Yeah.
own.
My armor already is magic, so it only gives a +1 bonus, which is why I'm a little confused about why it's cast.
He maybe checked it instead of bless. 'Cause it's the same level
I
of
think
spell.
he spontaneously
It's
cast
not.
actually, and he used that slot. Now that I think about it.
Well, he's actually an oracle, so all of his stuff spontaneously casted.
Well, no, I think he was asking about a cure. Didn't he cure somebody?
I don't have positive cures.
It wasn't. I don't think it was positive. Did you? You did something within maybe an afflict. I don't know. It's playing back in my head, but I'm not
No,
gonna
I think
talk about it.
I think I just gave him Magic Vestment because it's a +1 bonus.
I don't remember that though, but I do remember you asking about if he spontaneously casts and something about. I don't remember if you channeled negative energy or you.
I think I
Inflict?
spontaneously casted an Inflict on Safa
Yeah.
or Asha. I don't know.
On herself, and you probably just used that slot. I remember that. So there you go.
Yeah,
Solve
something
the
like that.
mystery. I got video.
Anyway, I think it's just easier to count spells in the
I just tried mining Hero
whatchamacallit.
Lab.
Yeah, well,
I normally do that too, but I have it manually counting under like the number of spells per day, and I just do it there. Anyway, I've moved up here and I've cast Magic Circle against evil in case there's evil stuff.
Okay.
Which there's probably evil stuff in here.
oh gosh. I got 4 flurries now. Woohoo!
My shift is 20 feet, the swift action one. That one actually does end my turn because it actually functions like a dim door. It's like the downside to it. Swift action, but I pretty much have to use it at the end of my turn, otherwise it ends my turn. And I can't take other people with me. I think I can take my familiars with me. Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm doing 1d10 now.
If I had a familiar.
Sweet.
Which I don't. In an alternate universe, Araxi has like a turtle familiar, but like if I played, or if I ended up doing Araxi as a wizard.
yeah. So nothing's like tingling my spider senses other than water. I'm not sure how I feel about water.
Well, there's also, you said something about stuff being bent, like it was like some large creature was here and destroyed something, or it was bending shit. I don't know. So that's a little
Bending
concerning.
elven bodies.
um. I don't know what to do, so I'm gonna be that guy, and I'm just gonna take a total defense action, and with my move action, I'm going to perception the room.
Okay, that's always a good idea. Okay. You look around Safa, and the water looks really looks really nice. Like it has that weird like ebb and flow to it, like it's just doing it naturally, which also seems a little strange, but it looks like crystal clear water. However, with your perception, you do think that the water probably isn't moving on its own. It just looks like it is. But you're not sure what's moving it unless there's something that looks like water inside the water.
So then with my total defense, I'll kind of whisper thirsty. Hopefully my allies hear that and they can think what they want of it.
You're trying to tell me to go drink from the water?
Well, I mean, you guys like creep into a strange room and then somebody's like thirsty. I don't know.
You know,
What would Araxi think?
Araxi wants to go swimming.
Well, maybe on your turn. But yeah,
This is the most inviting environment I've ever seen since I came here.
Loki moves up with Asha, and I guess he'll perception. I can actually sort of roll for him.
Sorta.
Yeah, like that. And he says, hmm, I wouldn't drink from that water. It does look suspicious. Araxi.
Okay. I'm gonna move a little bit closer. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
So let's see. First round, I guess I'm just looking towards the water, and do I see any magic in there? Just know if there's any auras in there within 60 feet.
You do not detect any magical auras.
Okay. And that's it for my turn.
Shit.
I knew I should have taken like something to freeze an entire pool of water or something. Just like, yeah, let's just ice that over. I think that's evocation or something though, which is not my best school. Like an evocation and necromancy are my two opposition schools. Or whatever the word is. Yeah, opposition schools, that's the correct term. Is Mantis here? Did he go AFK?
I don't know.
Um, the water's weird. Are these stairs over to the left?
They're not stairs, they're like, it's like bench seating that are all facing towards, this middle area, the water. They're like bleachers.
What about over here? Are these stairs?
Those are actually stairs. However, the upper level has crumbled and there's nothing that the stairs go up to.
And this is a door over here.
Yes.
I don't like this one.
Well, I don't like you.
It's giving me bad juju. I'm gonna move over here. Take a total defense action.
Okay. Safa?
Um. That's a door.
The big white thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a door.
We're not hasted, are we? No.
Nope,
No.
I have it, but I haven't
Nobody
cast
ever
it yet.
hastes Safa. No.
It only lasts for a round per level, so I'm probably not
I
going to
know.
use haste until we get to a fight where it's.
I'm so
where it
used to
makes
guys'
sense.
like level 14s and 15s where it's like getting haste all over the place.
Yeah,
Always
where I could just be
haste.
like, it's just a level 3 slot. Here, have fly. Like all the time. But unfortunately, I only have 4 level 4 slots, so I don't just want to throw out fly all the time.
Yeah. I'm just gonna double move up to the door.
And haste uses the same spell level slot as fly, so that's
No.
kind of rough too.
Okay. You do.
Rough.
Loki will move up and follow you.
Oh,
Orexia?
Safa is keeping her attention on the pool. Like, she's aware that something's not, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I could have moved. I could double move and shift and get behind Maloki and Safa, but um,
Right, so we can open the
think
door and have like a breath weapon kill us all.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna shift the rest of the way over here. Use one of my 8 shifts for the day. Just because otherwise it's gonna take me a long time to get it through here.
Please don't be trapped. Please don't be trapped.
Well, I mean, we can wait for Maloki to check. I just don't want to be, like, out there by myself.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, oh, we're all on top of each other. It's just a door, Nizzo's not here.
Plus, if I'm near you guys and I need to, like, dim door us somewhere, I can do that now.
Oh, that's true. Hopefully, yeah.
Anyway, that's my turn. Double move and then shift.
Okay. I'll show.
I'll move over here. And then full defense.
Okay. Safa?
Well, I'm no rogue, so I'm not really sure in rounds how long it takes to search for traps, but I'm gonna try. And, that's just disabling, right? Where you just roll the 2d4 or whatever it is.
Yeah, the disable device. Either
Okay.
picking a lock or disabling a trap.
I glance
You don't
over
think you
their
see any
shoulders.
traps?
Yeah. Then I'm gonna take a total defense and turn my back to the wall so that I'm facing the water, and I'll just watch the water waves.
Okay. Let's see. Maloki is, he asks you if you want him to open the door.
Is it trapped?
He'll check. He looks and he says he doesn't think so.
Sure, but be cautious.
Okay, he opens it slowly. You guys see a grisly hall. There are several elven corpses that are strung up along the walls of this chamber, pools of blood congealing beneath their feet. It appears that their throats have been cut. Along the wall an ancient elven statue stands, but its skin has been painted black and its face carved into a cruel scowl.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hmm. So, is there anything I can do to maybe know more about this statue?
You can try a knowledge religion.
Okay. Yep, looks like I rolled correctly.
All you know about this
Correct.
statue is that it was once one of the 3 elven gods from their pantheon, but it's been so horribly defaced that you're not sure which it is, and that it just looks like it's some kind of like mockery that the drow have created
Okay.
or reduced it to.
I'm going to move a little bit into the room and then do a perception to like look for traps or danger or anything, like anything hiding. Just kind of scan the room.
Okay.
And that's it for my turn.
Asha?
I will move into the room. Let's move here. Let's full defense again.
Okay, Safa.
Take a look around without touching anything. Does this place look safe to continue walking through?
It does look quite horrifying. All of these dead bodies.
Well, I don't mind that. That's normal. I'm talking about moving things that are alive. Or undead, I suppose. Nothing's moving. Maybe not.
You don't think you see any moving thing?
Yeah. Then I might, like, continue my movement to there.
Okay. Loki's gonna move in with you. Araxi.
Yep, I'll double move. Hopefully our allies aren't losing too badly.
The sounds of battle are greatly muffled. You guys can't really hear anything anymore. Okay, is that your turn? Just move.
Yep, just double moving.
Asha.
I'll move up, keep my party somewhere in this circle. I'll probably move past me. I'll move up here. As a double
Okay.
move.
Safa, your turn.
Again already?
Yep, party is in exploratory phase.
Right. What routes was our allies taking? We took the west.
Kirisha was
Yeah, but
coming
keep in mind
from
the compass is off. North
yeah,
is
it's
to the left.
off.
Right, but Mantis wasn't here.
Basic.
And so this might be helpful knowledge because.
So there's a party that's to the north.
Yeah, Kirisha was
Yeah.
coming over here,
Okay.
and then Shalalu's group was coming from over.
Okay. Maybe we should, like, flank Shalalu's group or something. Or which group we didn't hear anymore?
Shalalu's.
Oh, wait, you guys are in D3. I should read you the entry for this.
Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, if we don't really hear Shalalu's group, perhaps we want to flank that and check it out.
So, in this short hall, a tiled mosaic in the center of the floor of this chamber is obscured by a pool of fresh blood, with a gory trail heading off towards the east, which is up from you guys are.
The trail goes off to the east.
Yep, a trail
Which
of blood.
is up. Which is basically up this way.
Yeah, so if we took a left from here, we could go towards Shalalu. If we took a right, we go towards Carishiel, I guess. And then if we go north, we follow
Yeah.
this blood trail.
But where's the blood trail coming from? The room we're at?
I don't know, it's hard to say. There's a pool here in D3, right?
Safa, you can give me a survival to try and track it.
Oh,
Because right now, it's just like this large pool in the middle of this room. Not like a crazy amount of blood, like everywhere. Not like a Quentin Tarantino movie, but still like it's a large enough like splotch on it that you're not sure where it came from. Like it looks like a body must have either been killed here or like exsanguinated somewhere or maybe like tossed here and then moved.
yeah, I'm not sure I'm all that interested in that right now, so I think I'll move up to the doors on the left and open one of them, I guess. The bottom one.
Okay.
I'm reckless, I didn't check for traps.
It sounds like Safa.
I think sometimes, but not
I'll
all
open the
times.
doors for you. Both these doors are gonna open.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Kinda,
so
sort of where we want to go.
the room description is thus. The horrid scent of decay fills the air of this circular chamber. Ancient tables covered in arcane implements stand on either side in front of a faintly glowing circle scribed into the floor. The contents of the circle are a mystery, as thick black smoke fills the interior from floor to ceiling. However, you can see, since these things have been going on, and I'll reveal the scene to you.
Okay. Yeah.
You see lots of dead elves
Okay.
and this vulture-like creature eating one of them.
Oh, I'm sure I didn't open the door quietly, so there's that.
Well, it notices you, surely.
Yeah. Well, I used most of my move to do all that, so I could do the Nizzo thing and just close it.
That's exactly what Nizzo would do. Whoops, wrong door.
I will tell you this. Now that you've opened the door, you see a blood trail coming from this room towards the doors that you just opened.
Oh. Perhaps there's survivors for those experiments or something. I don't. That's what she's thinking, at least. Well, as far as Soph is aware, we're here to kill everything. So I'm not sure if it's gonna be the smartest thing to do. That thing has wings. How I'm gonna be that guy. How high is the ceiling?
The ceiling in this chamber?
Yeah.
Let's see. It's not that high.
Okay. I'll take that answer.
Maybe like 15 feet. Like this dome's a little smaller than the other one.
Okay, so he's not gonna get.
And this thing is
super
large,
advantage
so
over her.
Yeah, this thing is already like 12 feet tall.
Yeah.
It's pretty big.
But he looks like he has some cuts on him at least.
It actually does look like it's lightly wound or medium wounded. Like it was in battle with these elves, but it won.
Is this a knowledge dungeon?
Shalelu, no! It's probably planes, is my guess.
Yeah, I'm guessing too. I don't get to know.
I'm thinking it's probably some sort of demon, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide, like, what is Safa gonna do here? I'm gonna move in. Now that I know it sees
Okay.
me, I'm just gonna double move. I'm gonna move in here. I'm not gonna say anything, and perhaps, I'm quiet, but I'm not stealthing, obviously, so I'm not gonna roll that, but,
It already sees you anyway.
yeah, I'm just not being like, hey, me! I'm just locked in, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see.
It's judging me,
Loki's
okay,
gonna follow
Rexy?
you,
I needed to know the whole story.
and he's gonna get up here with you. And
I can't even see it. I just
Oh.
see everyone run into there. I'm like,
and
oh god.
I guess threaten
Yeah.
it. And he with his, let's see what would work. His spade. He's been using that for the demons, and this
Oh.
looks like a demon to him.
Yes, he
It
does
looks
have that.
demonic. This thing speaks in a language you can understand.
Oh.
All of you can understand. It speaks
Okay.
in common. And at first it chuckles, very raspy laugh. And it muses aloud. More creatures to sate my bloodlust. Good. I am glad to be here.
Safa shouts back, those
And it's
elves were
going to
mine!
advance on you. And let's see. Who does it want to attack? I guess secret, even or odd.
Oh, I love this. Odds, of course.
Alright.
Please,
It moves
miss.
up over here. And it's gonna take a claw swipe at.
Oh, please, please, miss. Oh, what is my AC right now? Okay.
It probably has like an absurdly high to hit. Oh, wait! Oh, shit!
What'd it roll?
I'm sure
That's
15
not
will
a-
miss
It
you.
misses.
And it tells us
what I'm gonna do
That's what I thought it was, though.
is I'm gonna
So-
use my feet to reverse that and grapple him.
Looks like to me. Oh, shit.
Or at least try to grapple him. Let me see what my numbers are right now.
Try to.
Should be a 19. Let's see, change that there.
Do I have enlarged person yet?
Um,
Not that we need it right
I
now,
do.
but... Okay.
I'm gonna bite him too. Why not?
I actually don't have it, surprisingly. I do remember you using it and, like, trying to cast it before. People have been like, no, don't cast that on me.
Wait, hold on. I think there might be a penalty.
Alright.
Let's double check that first. Where is it? Nope, that's correct.
Like,
Okay.
for the feet.
Yeah.
What's the name of that feat again? Just out of curiosity.
So is that your full roll? 31?
Let me double check. It's called Snapping Turtle Clutch, Pluto.
Ah, right.
A -2 to that.
29?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
You
such a cool
try,
feat.
but you do not grapple it.
Okay. No loss for me.
So yeah, it says with a -2 penalty. I'm guessing you already had that worked in. We're trying
Araxi.
to figure out, huh?
You hear a weird voice talking about murder.
Around the corner, yeah.
Mhm.
Let's see. If I a single move here, I still can't see it. So I think unfortunately, I'll probably have to double move, and then like that's it. Like I double move into the room, and I don't even know if I can even do a knowledge planes on this or anything since I double moved. I'm gonna have to wait till next turn to do that.
Yeah,
Or
you
can I
can.
do it now? Okay, so I can at least do that much. Wait, did I close my character sheet? Why did I do that? Give me a second. Character sheet. Press the button.
Alright, your knowledge planes is very good. You have assessed that this thing is indeed a demon.
Okay. What do I know about it, I guess? Do I know what its
You
special
know that
abilities
it can
are?
see just fine in the dark, just like a drow. You know that it is immune to electricity and poison, and it resists acid, cold, and fire. It has spell resistance, and this kind of demon is one of the more powerful ones. And if you want to hurt it with something, with a weapon, a mundane weapon, it's going to have to be, well, not mundane, and it's going to have to be good aligned to get through its
So
demonic
cold iron doesn't work.
hide. Yet cold iron will not pierce its DR,
Oh boy, okay.
which might explain why these elves died.
Weren't able to take it. Okay. So
What
I'll
do you
You
maybe
also know a
say
couple of other things about it.
I'm sorry, what part?
what else do I know about it?
That its body looks particularly filthy with like all of this like dust and stuff on it, but you recognize it not as dust but as spores, and that it could probably shake these spores off of itself, and they look virulent, like disease-ridden.
Okay, that sounds fun. I think I know what I'm gonna do next turn then, but that's it for now. I'll maybe say something about like it's gonna be very hard for you to hurt it. It's more resistant than a normal demon.
Is there anything I should not do?
Lick the spores off of its feathers.
Yeah,
Alright,
don't
that's fair.
don't ingest the spores.
It's just as a melee combatant, there's some enemies where it's like if you unarmed strike them, it's quite penalizing. So I just want to know if that ever occurs. Because other than that,
I
so I was
don't
not gonna
think
know.
this is one of those situations. I think it has like, I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe the spores work more dangerously
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll find out.
if you touch it, but I don't know.
All right,
Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, Araxi is not quite in range for Blessing of Fervor.
What does that do? Do I even need blessing?
It's sort of like haste, except it can do some other things, like you can apply meta magics to really low level spells for free. A selected list.
Yeah,
I'm
cast a
going to
single spell,
move.
second level or lower, with one of these meta magic feats. That's fine.
I'm gonna move in here and Uh, let's see. I want to move in here or here. I'm going to cast Blessing of Fervor on Safa, myself, and Maloki.
Okay.
And I'm going to move in here with the magic circle against evil.
Okay.
Now protecting Safa and Maloki.
Indeed. Safa, it's your turn.
What is Blessing of Server? Blessing of Ferb.
Stop.
Okay.
You choose what it does.
Let me go pull that up.
It can increase speed by 30 feet. It can give you +2 to things. You can get an additional attack. Or you can cast a single spell with a meta magic on it at low level. Or a low level spell, I mean. Which you don't have, so that one's not useful to you.
Okay, so I was warned that it's hard to get damage through because of DR, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It still just cracks me up that Merfolk is listed as a Summon Monster 2 alternative summoning option for Clerics of Gosra, I think. Sorry.
I'm going to...
I might summon a wolf next round.
Alright. Oh, that's right. I haven't even activated, anything. Ooh, we know my favorite. Wait. Did you tell me if it was immune to anything?
It's immune to a bunch of different elemental damages. But no, mainly it's that it has DR that's better. It's not just DR versus Cold Iron. Or like it's DR Cold Iron like most demons we fought. It's got much stronger DR that we're probably not going to be able to deal with, really.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much all I told you in terms of its defenses.
Okay. Then I'm going to swift action activate Belialer's Bite, which is going to give me that bleed stuff. And I'm going to lunge. Do I need to lunge? I'm not sure if I want to take an AC penalty. I'll just 5-foot step in.
Did your grapple before fail, by the way? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
I failed. Which is why I'm not trying again. I'm just going to try to flurry instead. So...
Yeah, you rolled a 12 on that last one, I think, so I mean... Yeah, it's not terribly likely to succeed, I suppose.
But if he misses me again, I can always do it again. There's always that. So we're getting +1 from the bless, and this is going to be 1d4 bleeds. Let me add that.
Could try greasing it, maybe. Just feel like, fuck it, I don't want to waste high-level spells on this thing.
Oh, good hit.
even though I think it's actually, like, probably one of the tougher
Get
things
some good
we'll
rolls
fight.
in there.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Like, meh, I just want to use level 1 spells on it.
The 29 hits. Hmm. So, are we ruling that if you don't do any damage, the bleed doesn't occur?
Oh, let me read the feat.
How does it bleed?
When you damage, so only if I damage.
Okay. So, Safa, you're gonna realize just how scary this thing is. You hit it twice with your first 2 attacks. The other 2 attacks don't hit. and you give it 2 like good kicks or punches, but its hide just absorbs all of that damage. Nothing gets through.
Okay, different tactic.
You felt like maybe just a little bit more damage would have hurt it.
Yeah. But those were 6s, and I don't know.
Was
What
that the
about
Yeah, you have to
fervor
roll
thing?
pretty
Did
high.
you cast that, or did you not do it yet?
I cast.
Okay, so she had. I don't know
Yeah,
if that attack was included in
the
there.
14
Oh yeah,
damage,
I forgot to
the
mention
19
that. I
miss.
was using the fervor on that, so did that... I didn't calculate that in.
Which one is it? Is it +2 to hit?
Yeah, I think yeah.
Okay. The 3rd and 4th attacks still miss, but you were very close to hitting.
Okay, yeah. That's fair.
Nope, at least you have that
Maloki
+2 dodge
steps
bonus
forward.
to AC.
Yes.
And let's see, you told him that it's very hard to damage it, so luckily I read up on one of his abilities, his Style Strike, and he has this thing called Shattering Fist, that's a pretty cool ability. So he's gonna flurry, and it says his first attack bypasses DR.
Oh, shattering
As long as he
punch,
makes it
yeah.
with his fist.
Huh?
Which blessing is he using?
I guess he'll use it for the plus to hit, because he wants to hit for sure.
Yeah, it also gives you +2 to AC, so it's pretty good.
Here's his first attack.
And +2 to reflex saves, which might not be relevant right now, I don't know. We'll find out, I guess.
Alright, that's a... Then he gets another full base attack bonus. So another 14. And then the lower... Yeah, you guys have some good plus to hits now. Safa's rolling into like almost a 30.
Was he power
and
attacking
he's-
or no?
Let's see. I don't think he was power attacking. I forgot to do that.
I feel like he would have power attacked if it was hard to damage.
Well, he's gonna try and see like just how hard it is to hit right now.
Oh, okay.
That, and he's got the first attack ignoring DR, so...
Yeah. So let's see. His damage with his fist is 1d8 plus 3. So 6 goes through.
He technically can mix and match if his attacks if he wants, like with flurry. I think he can do like one with a or like a fist.
Oh, with his
but
sword
then
and
again,
stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah, is his spade might be a two-handed weapon, I think, though, so he probably just can't use it if he uses one of his attacks as a punch.
Maybe not, yeah. I'm just having him punch right now.
Yeah. I mean, I already told him that his spade is pretty much useless. Like, I told him the cold iron doesn't matter in this case.
Okay, so just his first attack does any damage to it. And he's thinking, okay, I got a power attack now. This creature is going to attack. It is going to claw at both Safa and Maloki.
Don't forget
Here
you guys
come
got
the
a
two
+2
attacks at Safa
You
and
also
Maloki,
have
respectively.
protection against evil on you.
Yep, and that also gives you an AC bonus as well.
Safa,
Both of
17
them
hit you?
No.
No. And I think a 25 does hit Maloki.
It's
Yes, his
probably,
AC is
but
23.
is that including
guess
the
this
bonus
guy
from
wasn't
fervor
a
though,
summoned creature.
and the magic circle?
Oh yes, let's see. The magic circle
See,
is giving
magic-
him how much? A deflection bonus?
I think it's a +2 deflection bonus, but if he has any other deflection items, like he might have
He
a
has
+1
one
deflection.
deflection, so it'll get
So
one
it
more.
effectively is going to be 1 from that, and then he gets +2 dodge bonus from the
So
fervor,
yes, his
which
AC would be
stacks everything.
26 right now.
Aha! So they both miss.
So they miss. That's good.
And Sopha can do her feet thing now, alright?
Yeah, I was gonna reverse the grapple and snapping turtle clutch.
Okay, go ahead.
No.
Dull.
No.
You try, but it fails. And he's gonna try and bite Safa with his bite.
I don't. It doesn't say I can or can't use that again, but I'm guessing I probably can't.
Does a 23 hit you?
Or can I? Yeah, that does.
It bites you for 11 points of damage.
It says whenever an opponent misses, but he bit me this time. Okay, thanks, Mr.
Alright, Araxi.
Well, it's an immediate action, and immediate actions are like swift actions. You can only do one a turn.
Well, this isn't during my turn.
Yeah.
Well, I guess.
No, it's one outside of your turn. You get
Right.
one immediate action per round.
Yep. I think I'm just gonna, let's see, I think I'm just gonna use a level 2 spell and cast Summon Monster 2.
Okay.
Because that's my best way to get through the DR.
The only other thing is if it works like an attack of opportunity, in which case if you have combat reflexes, you can keep doing it. To whatever your maximum
Well,
is.
that's an actual free action though.
Aja? Yeah, so it's an immediate action, so you get one of those per round.
Okay.
Yep. Which also means, like, if you have other stuff that gives you immediate actions, then, like, that's the thing, that's what I was, like, talking about when I was talking about the sense motive thing that I got in Nizzo last level. I was, like, looking, I was like, well, I don't actually use immediate actions for anything else, so it made sense.
Right.
That was a good pickup for me, because it's a resource I'm not using. I think they also, like, interact with swift actions, potentially, too. I don't remember how that works. There might be something with there, too. Like, if you do an immediate action on your turn, you can't do a swift action as well. Yeah, immediate action on your turn is the same as using a swift action and counts as your swift action of that turn. And you can't use another immediate action or swift action until after your next turn if you have used an immediate action when it's not currently your turn. So kind of using an immediate action kind of counts as your swift action. I don't know.
Let's play Buff Maloki again. I'm gonna start casting a spell.
Okay.
I'm casting Enlarge Person.
Alright, it'll go off the next round.
Unless he gets interrupted.
Safa?
And I'm going to use my Fervor bonus to cast this spell extended.
Oh, extended. It'll be double.
Going through my level 2 spells. I have more level 3 spell slots available right now than level 2 slots. Not that that matters too much.
That didn't go so well, did it? Rough. So rough. I'm gonna put the bonus in this time. I'm gonna flurry it one more time in hopes that I get some damage through, and if that doesn't work, plan B I'll start thinking about it.
Haha, plan B.
I don't have one, but I'll think about it.
The 20 is the bonus inside the attack rolls?
What? Those are the correct rolls.
Is the
Yeah, I
plus
think
to
so.
hit correct rolls? Okay, so 20 misses, 23 hits, and some of that 12 damage goes through.
Ooh.
Ooh, and the bleed hits too then, right?
Yep.
Assuming it isn't immune to bleed or something.
The
but I
19
don't
and the
remember
14
anything about
missed.
that.
It doesn't seem like it. It does bleed blood when you hit it.
Okay, it can be hurt, but it takes great effort. She thinks in her head, you know.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Yeah. All right.
Maloki is going to... He's going to power attack.
Oh, I think you also gain 5 health and I lose 5 health.
Oh, you linked me.
He's gonna power attack and try mixing it up. He's gonna use his unarmed strike for the first attack, and he has to put away. Oh, he has to put away the spade because he
Or you
wants
just
it. Actually, no,
drop
he
it.
can drop it. He's gonna drop it. And does he have quick draw? I don't think
Probably
he
not.
does. Because he wants to get his 7-branch sword out. Well, I guess he'll use a move action to get it out, and he's just going to attempt one unarmed strike against it with a power attack and a +2 to hit and ace. And his mace attack bonus is at +9, so it's -3 for +6 damage. Oh, that's a... He does 13 points of damage to it with his... Oh no, he can't do this, the strike thingy to it, because he has to, whatchamacallit. It's part of a flurry. So it just takes a little
Oh,
bit of
so
damage.
he does 3 points of damage.
Yeah, he does a little bit of damage. But he has his sword out now, so he's ready to flurry again with the sword. It's going to claw twice, once at Safa, once at Maloki, respectively.
Okay.
And this time it's getting mad, now that it's getting hurt.
Ah.
So it's going to throw some power into its attacks.
Oh.
Oh, it misses pretty bad.
Just kidding.
And it's going to try to bite Maloki. And luckily miss. As a free action, it's going to shake its body, and all of these spores surround the squares adjacent to it.
Ew.
There is no save to this.
Okay.
I think Maloki's immune.
If it's a disease effect,
Safa, you take 2 points of damage
Okay.
from the spores as they land on your body, and they start to sprout into like these like creeping vines that hurt you.
Oh, I've seen this before, but I don't think it was this monster, but this particular thing. Anyways, okay. Youch, okay.
Alright, Araxi, your turn.
I don't like spores.
Okay, I finish my summon and have a celestial wolf right behind him to give flanking bonuses
wolf.
and whatnot. Yep, a wolf, celestial wolf that can smite it and hopefully do some damage. Hopefully.
There you go, there's your wolf.
I'll have it do its attack first. So yeah, it'll smite as a swift action, and will attempt to bite. So with the flank bonus, that's still not very good, but it's a 22 to try to hit. It's probably just gonna be
A
there
22
to
to
provide a
hit?
flank. Yeah, 22 to hit.
That actually does hit it.
All right. So let's see. Its damage then is d6 plus 3. As smite damage, and it gets to attempt a trip for free. That probably won't work, but I don't know. If it does, it'll be pretty awesome. So let's see. It's CMB while tripping. Where is this? Yep, not very.
We can roll a 20.
It's got a
Oh,
it's got a
never mind.
7 on its trip attempt. I think that probably didn't do it, but you know.
Yep, fail.
but it does do 7 damage of smiting damage.
Yep, it did.
So-
It did do damage. It bit it, and it penetrated its hide.
Alright, and then
Oh,
on...
yep, still your turn.
Yes, I think I'm going to... Like, that was just my wolf. On my turn, I think I'm going to have to, like, blow some more spells on this thing. And so... I think I'm going to cast... I think I'm going to use a point of my Arcane Reservoir to cast Grease pumped up, so the DC is a little bit higher. So that'll make it a DC of 17 reflex, and I put it like directly on the rock square.
Okay. It will try to save against it. Is it reflex?
It is indeed a reflex. And it doesn't fall over. Dang. Okay. And then I don't know. I'll stay where I'm at, actually. I don't think there's any reason for me to move closer right now.
Okay. Asha, your spell goes off. Maloki gets swole.
He does.
It's gonna make him easier to hit, but I think he does a lot more damage.
there's a bit more.
Yeah, let's continue doing. Maloki is going to be the hero here. I'm gonna cast extended magic weapon on him. And I'll stay right here.
Yeah, that sword he can
What are you
actually
gonna
use
magic weapon?
one-handed, right?
His sword.
His sword? Okay. Just ask. Okay. It is Sophist. Go Soph.
Do we still have fervor?
Last 8 rounds, so yeah.
Okay. I'm going to swift action activate another feat, the classic power attack, and flurry it again.
There we go.
Ah,
If
well,
normal damage don't work,
maybe.
do more damage.
Do more damage.
16 misses, the 17 misses, but the 24 hits. And 11, 1 point it, well, some damage gets, and the bleed also gets through.
Yay.
Takes an additional bleed damage.
Oh, did you include the flanking bonus, by the way, from the wolf?
Oh, no. But...
I don't know if it mattered, though. Those rolls are pretty low, but...
Yeah, they're pretty low.
Yeah, the first 3 still miss.
Yeah, just remember that for next time. Unless this guy kills the wolf,
Yeah.
like, instantly, because he might just be like, stupid thing.
That's why I'm still trying, is because the rolls are low, but they're still low, or lower that time.
Okay, Maloki is going to flurry with a mix of his fist first and then the 2 sword hits. And he's going to use the style strike on his first attack, which is his fist. And he's going to power.
Oh yeah, I heal for 5.
Okay.
Did those spores do anything? I don't want to kill myself, but just asking.
They just hurt you right now. Before. They just did some damage. So let's see. He's going to get a +2, but take a -3, so should be 11. That 21 is a 23 with the flank, so that will hit.
Yeah, wolf doing work. Providing a flank.
Does 15 points of
Doesn't
damage.
he have a
punches-
different damage die? He's big.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it should be like a d6, 2d6. I'll remember it later. I'll just say it was a 2 and a 3.
Okie dokie.
Then he's gonna take his 2 sword hit.
This is also big.
That's 1 hit. And that's a miss. So let's see, I think for a 1d10 it goes to 2d8.
There's a table here, 1d10 you said it is? Yeah, it's 2d8.
Yeah. So 2d8, this is a pretty decent amount that he's gonna get off of it. It's gonna be plus 4 for strength and a half, plus the 1 for the magic weapon, plus
Yeah,
6
strength is a little
from
bit
power
higher
attack.
from enlarged person as well.
Yeah, because his strength goes to 18.
Yeah, and power attack's actually a lot better
Actually, it
on
should be
Unchained,
6.
on Unchained
So
Monk than he
6
used to
plus
be because
6
he's actually a
plus
full
1, so
BAB
plus 13.
class.
Wait, the power attack should be plus 9 since it's double-handed, right?
Yeah, but he's flurrying.
No, it's not. I don't. Yeah, I mean, when you're flurrying, it's.
But it's a two-handed weapon.
Yeah, but flurry acts like a 2-handed weapon. Or 2-weapon fighting.
But it's a two-handed weapon.
He's using his fist, or what is he using?
Well, he
He's
uses
using a
fist for the
combination of his
first
fist
attack.
and his
Yeah.
sword.
Then it's two-handed, or it's a two-weapon fighting, because that's 2 different weapons.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it lets them cheese the power attack rule.
Yeah. It actually says. Like, there's a fact about it as well. It says that if you can flurry with two-handed weapons, but it still just uses 1 times the bonus.
Yeah, as long as it's a monk weapon.
Okay.
But he hits it pretty hard. Most of his damage gets through on that. Not like it still has its damage reduction, but he did so much damage that a significant chunk went through.
Yep.
So much so that it puts it into heavy. And it didn't like that, so it's gonna use this ability. Oh, and Safa, you take 4 points of damage as the spores on your body continue to grow into vines.
Okay.
It's going to utter this really loud screech. I only need saves from Safa, Maloki, and Asha. It's a short range screech, and Araxi is out of it. Oh, I need to run from the wolf too. So give me fortitude saves. Safa,
Fortitude
Maloki,
saves
Asha, and the wolf.
And the wolf! No! What is this wolf's name anyway? I don't think I gave it a name. Balto. Balto, no! What is its fourth save? It's say not very good. There it is. Yeah, that's a good roll though. Like 12. You know, it's probably still failed, but it's actually that's what I would have got on my fourth save actually as well. It has the same bonus as I do. I'm like sitting here trash talking my wolf, and he's actually like got better saves than me. Actually, no. Technically, I have better saves still. The only thing that has better than me is reflex.
Okay, I think that's everybody. The wolf and Asha, you reel in pain as this screech blasts your eardrums, and you are both stunned for 1 round.
Well, fortunately, I don't need to do much to be effective.
Safa and Maloki, you both save, and you are not. Araxi.
Okay, so the wolf doesn't do anything because it's stunned, which is also unfortunate because it doesn't get to provide a flank during this next turn. I want to just glitter dust and hit my own wolf. Tempted to. This thing is getting pretty low already, though. I don't know if there's anything I really even actually want to do this turn. I think I'm just going to like take a defensive action. Try and pull around this corner a little bit,
Asha?
so it can't hit me with a ranged thing or something.
I'm stunned.
Right. Sop.
Soph is not stunned. All right. Okay. One of these flurries is just going to be awesome as the rounds go by. No more swift actions necessary. Okay, just flurrying.
Hey, that looks
Oh,
pretty good.
I think you did get one. You got
Did I confirm
2
twice?
that hit.
No.
And the crit confirm, I think.
You got the first one, but not the fourth one.
Oh, yeah.
So you hit once with the first attack, and it's a critical. The second attack hits, and the fourth attack hits.
Woohoo.
So let's see, it's 31 points of damage on the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely on that first attack, it's doing you a lot there. I think this thing has like DR10.
You
so...
hit it like harder than Maloki on that one. Like he hit really hard, and you like one up.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I can do better. Exactly.
I'm
Always
the hero
doing
of this
better.
story.
Yeah. He gets all the buffs, well,
Or
I'll
the
show
grim
you.
anti-hero, maybe.
I don't need buffs.
Is maybe more Safa's style. One of these days, someone's gonna call Safa a hero, and she's not gonna be very happy about it. She's like, "Yeah."
All right, it's still standing, but barely.
Too bad I can't
Maloki's
knock
gonna
down
try and
flurries.
finish it off. He's gonna do the same thing he did last time, punch style strike and then 2 sword hits with power attacks. That's gonna be a miss. That sword is gonna hit once. And hit twice. And I think that 19 is a possible
Is that a
critical?
possible crit? I don't know much about Seven Branch Swords.
No, it isn't. The 7 branch sword is a ×3 on a 20.
Okay.
So it's called a sword, but it acts more like an axe.
Yeah, the 7 branch sword is weird. It's a really good weapon for monk. Geez, 2d8 plus 13. That's a lot of damage. I guess it's the large size that's giving him so much too.
Yeah.
The large side converting the particular damage, like dice, is really that particular dice is pretty strong. Like it doesn't impact his unarmed strike as much because that damage increase, but once you get to like larger dice, it really starts to make an impact.
The Blessing of Fervor is also helping a lot too, because his yes, plus to hit should be like plus 10, I think, with all the minuses and stuff. But all right, Safa, you weaken it up enough that he can deal the last blow to it, and it falls to the ground, bleeding.
Sweet.
You bled it a lot.
I love martial flexibility.
Rounds, though, right?
Alright. It's out
Probably.
for now.
Oh.
What does
So I hear
Araxi
it
do?
probably shriek or something, and like
Yeah,
you
it
know,
screes.
double move back over here. Let me double check.
You
What
could.
round do I have
Oh,
this?
never mind. You don't have blessing.
What round do I have this wolf to? Okay. Yeah, I just double move forward and kind of assess the situation, I guess. My wolf is no longer stunned, but it's probably just gonna
It's pretty
wait
messy.
for... This thing is... It's probably gonna coup de grace this thing.
Sure, go ahead.
So it still has the smite in effect, so... This is gonna be... Yeah, 13 whole damage.
Yep, the wolf, it eviscerates it. Its neck.
Okay.
It rips the throat.
And that's it for my turn then.
Asha?
It looks like I have this
We are
thing
still in
to
rounds
turn.
because there's still one thing here that has not been resolved yet.
Yeah, there's probably a fight going on still or something.
Well, I'll do the unwise thing. I'm gonna use my blessing to walk over here.
No, there's
Give me
nothing
extra
unwise
movement
about that.
speed. And I'll open these doors.
Alright, sweet. Alright, so you open the doors and find what once must have been a fabulously decorated entry hall, but it's now a barren, empty chamber. Except for two things that you see, but I'll get to that in a moment. There are 4 white marble pillars that support the roof, while 2 stone benches sit on either side of the room. And the doors, like to the south, which is the entrance, have just fallen away from the building's front. Like they've just been collapsed and pounded down by something. And you think you know what? You have a pretty good hunch.
Whatever that is. What is that?
Let me describe this horrifying amalgam to you. You see a creature standing about 12, 13 feet tall, and it looks like it has flesh that is just sewn and like surgeried together, but unlike the picture you see in Roll20, it has 4 arms and is carrying 2 2 normal-sized bows in its arms. It's wielding 2 bows, and it all looks like it's been stitched together with elven flesh. And it's
Well,
looking
Maloki can charge this
around
thing, right?
outside. It's looking around outside until you open the door, and this drow over here notices you and takes a shot at you.
Uh, That'll
Does a
miss.
16 hit?
That'll
Does a
miss.
16 hit? Okay. Put him at that initiative.
Yeah, my wolf lasts till like round 29.
But
I
yeah,
didn't
you
even use
see
anything.
this thing kind of like turn its head towards you. Do you have any more actions, or is that it?
How much is opening the door?
Opening the door is a move action.
Well, I moved over here, and then I opened the door, so I don't think so.
Okay then. Um, you've gotten its attention, and you hear from far away, from you and very loud, Caricial yells that the abomination is difficult to injure. Be careful.
Oh, I already know what I'm doing to this stupid thing.
And don't let it shoot you.
How tall is it?
It's like 13 feet tall.
Okay.
So we're gonna see how well Asha does. It turns around and it full rounds you.
Oh boy.
It fires a horrifying volley of arrows from its 2 bows at the same time. These are all against Asha. So good luck.
One of those hits.
It's pretty low rolls at least.
So the 24 hits. Does the 19 hit?
Yeah. No.
Okay, it hits you for 14 points of damage.
It definitely would have missed if you had used your fervor for AC. Although I think you used
And
it
it
for move
starts
speed.
to advance towards you a little bit. 5 feet.
I did use
soft-
it as move speed.
Yeah.
Okay. I turned my attention to that.
And when it like shoots at you, it grumbles loudly, "Not elf, still kill."
What did Caricial
I wonder if
say?
this is...
And did he say it in
It's difficult to
common?
injure it. Caritio? I don't
He
know.
spoke it in common, yeah, so that you can
Okay.
understand it.
What did he say again? He shouted.
It's difficult to
That it's very
hurt it or
difficult to
something.
hurt.
To hurt. Okay. Sounds familiar. What round are we on?
Remember, you can use your fervor as a move speed bonus if you want as well. It gives you like 30, like haste, basically, kind of similar to a 30 feet move speed bonus.
Yeah. But I'm not. I mean, yeah, no, I'm satisfied with double moving here. I'm gonna do that. I'm ready to take some blows for the team, guys.
Alright. Maloki is going to, let's see, it's 40 feet of movement, so with the plus 30 you can get right up to it and hit it once.
But of course, Maloki's gonna get there first, and I don't have to worry about it.
Oh, I have plans for this stupid thing.
Oh, good.
He's gonna, let's see, he's gonna style strike it to see if he can get past any kind of DR.
Probably won't work quite as well as it has in the past, just because of what it is. But
With a power attack, 26 will hit it. Why is he rolling so good? It must be because I'm DMing, like,
yeah,
controlling it.
it's totally because of that.
Oh wait, he can't style strike it. That's right. So some of the damage doesn't go through. He's got a flurry to do that. So yeah, some of his damage doesn't go through. So you notice that it does have this stitched together skin has somehow obtained very, very hard to penetrate defenses. Or maybe it's just so thick that like the weak parts are sloughing off and you see like more just underneath. Araxi.
Okay, can I do like a knowledge religion on this thing? Is it undead? Like an undead or something?
You can knowledge religion it.
I probably don't know what it is though.
You don't think it's undead.
Oh, I'll knowledge arcana? Maybe it's a golem? And that's a mineral. Cool.
Yeah.
So I probably don't know what it is.
You don't know too much about its abilities, but you do think that it's a construct of some kind. It's
Okay.
actually not yet undead. It's a construct, but it's been
That was my
given
second guess.
it's been given magical life.
Oh, right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use I'm going to 5-foot step. I'm going to use a full round action to cast, let's see, Arcane Pool, or Arcane Reservoir to boost the DC on this. And also, I'm going to cast it using the Heightened spell, I believe is the name of the feat. Is it Heightened spell? Yes, Heightened spell. I'm going to cast Create Pit, and I'm going to be using a higher level slot, and I'm going to hope for the best.
Okay.
So let's see. This is going to be a DC of, since it's a level 3 spell version of it, it's going to be a DC of 19. Aw, damn.
To your surprise, this golem is strangely deft.
Okay.
It must be all the elven flesh.
So let's see. The pit's right here. And I think it pushes him over, though, to the edge of it.
Like, his square completely out of it? Or like this? Is he like this, or like this?
I don't know how this works. Let's see. Any creature standing in the area where you first conjure the pit must make a reflex save to avoid falling in it. And it's sloped. Maybe it does. Let me scroll down here, okay. Yeah, I don't know how that works, actually. Maybe it doesn't. I have no idea. For some reason, I thought that was how it worked, but...
Well, he doesn't fall in it, so he's like partially out of it at least, or he must be.
Yeah.
I guess he just gets pushed completely out of it, but he's on the edge.
Okay.
Alright,
I guess if we can keep him there, he has to make the save again, but he's got a bonus to it. Or if you can combat maneuver him into it. Anyway, that was my wolf is gonna run towards it, though. What the fuck is a wolf's move speed again? But it's probably not going to get there all the way, so you can go ahead and move on. I'll just figure out where he moves to here in a second, as soon as I gotta look it up here. Because that's it for my turn. That was a full round action to cast that with a Meta Magic feat.
The Drow Soldier is gonna 5 foot over here and use the flanking opportunity to attack Moloki. He draws his rapier.
Is that actually a flank?
The wolf double moves up next to Safa.
It is a flank.
I thought you had to go through here to be a flank, or here.
No, it works. It doesn't have
works.
Yeah, he's on opposite side.
It has to be able to draw like a line,
a straight line
from the center to the, yeah.
In which it is.
From the center of his square to the center of like one of the squares. I can draw from the center to the center of this square.
So he attacks. He draws and attacks once. He doesn't confirm, but he does hit with the natural 20. For 7 points of damage. Awesome.
Well, I'm not quite sure what this thing is. But it doesn't seem to quite be a person. But this thing seems to be a person. So let's hold person this person. I think I need to
the hold
make
person spell.
I need to make a spell penetration thing. Where's that? Will it roll if I roll a concentration check? Nope.
Well, I mean, you don't have to concentrate on it, do you?
No,
He's trying to figure out a way to do a
I'm
caster
trying to
check.
do.
There you go.
Oh, the caster level check. Yep. Okay. So 24 will beat his spell resistance. And what's the save DC?
17.
Uh-oh, his will save. It's not too good. Nope, he fails.
Yay, he's paralyzed.
He is held.
I'm going to walk over here.
Did you use your fervor to like meta magic that shit too, or are you just gonna use it for like AC or something?
Sure. I'll meta magic it to extend it.
Oh
He
man.
is locked in hell.
Not that that matters too much, because he gets to make a save every turn anyway, but... So most likely he'll just eventually pass it.
Yeah. But I'm going to try to coup de grace him next turn, so. Yep.
Yeah.
Kirishil moves out from his position and he gives the order to his remaining men to also do the same. And he's going to shoot at the thing once. And he hits and does some damage. I GM rolled it so you guys can't see. And then his
He does exactly
two
the amount of damage that you want him to do.
Well, I mean, I could show you
Possibly.
the thing.
No, I'm not
Ooh.
even worried about it. I trust you.
One elf comes out to shoot it. And they look like they are, yeah, pretty heavily damaged. Trying to fight this thing and then just going for cover. He misses it. And this one's going to come out and shoot at it as well. And he also misses. Alright, this thing. It got hurt by this monkey thing. And it doesn't know to do anything else other than attack and full round with its bows. So it's going to shoot at Maloki with a full round.
Is that going to provoke?
Attacks.
Oh man, go Maloki. He's the only one in range to actually attack it, unfortunately.
Alright, Elven Flesh Golem, do your... Tear him apart.
I'll chase. We can't see what Maloki's health is at. Okay. Below
It's
half.
pretty low.
There you go. And let's see. Maloki, does he have combat reflexes?
He hasn't taken an
He
attack
does have 4
opportunity yet
combat
anyway.
reflexes.
Oh,
He has
dang,
4 attacks of
so-
opportunity per.
Yeah,
So
but he can't
I
make
think he
them
can
all
attack.
against one target, though.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
think.
so he at least gets 1.
Mhm.
He's gonna strike with his sword then to try to do as much
I
damage
think
as
you
possible.
can. It's just the movement.
Oh,
you
is it
can't
just
provoke.
movement?
Yeah.
That might be right.
Like if somebody moves into your square and then casts a spell.
Oh, he fails. Alright, Safa.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it says here, if the same opponent provokes 2 attackers seen from you, you can take 2 separate attacks opportunity. But moving out of more than 1 square threatened by the same opponent doesn't count as more than 1 opportunity. So yeah, he gets to attack for both of them.
He gets to attack 4 times if he has 4 attacks of opportunity.
Oh
he
damn,
chooses
that's... Yeah, if he wants to, so yeah. Huh, interesting, I didn't know that.
Is that what you guys want me to do?
Yeah, have him do it. What else is he going to attack opportunity? The paralyzed elf? I think that's the only thing here that combat reflexes make sense to use on.
Wait, what's happening?
Oh, he gets multiple, like his combat reflexes actually do let him get attacks for each of those attacks. Like, because moving through multiple threatened squares only counts as one, right? But,
You can only attack the same target once, so even if it's the same
no,
target, you wouldn't...
it doesn't say that at all. Okay, so right here, combat reflexes and additional attack opportunities. If you have the combat reflexes feat, let's see, this feat does not let you make more than one attack for a given opportunity, but if the same opponent provokes 2 attacks opportunity from you, you can make 2 separate attacks opportunity. But it also says moving out of more than one square does not, by the same opponent in the same round, doesn't count as more than one opportunity.
Oh.
Does that make sense? So that's why, like, if you move through like 4 threatened squares, they can't just attack opportunity in all of them. But if you move into a threatened square or through a threatened square and then also cast a spell, that both of those provoke.
Okay, yeah,
And so
that
you
makes
could potentially
sense.
do 2 attacks on those. Or if you fire a bow, like 4 bow attacks, and each of those provokes.
Yeah.
He hits once with the 27.
Yeah. Jeez, no wonder he's willing to do this. He doesn't care.
Alright, it still resists some of his damage, but he does hurt it. It still looks like it's fairly healthy. It's hard to judge how injured this thing is.
Alright. Do I heal for 5?
I don't know, what is your HP at?
Should... Well,
Yeah, bar's not showing.
Oh, it's not?
Yeah.
I'm 70
you
of 76, so I'm asking if lifelink's still on.
Yeah,
Yes,
heal
you
for
heal
5
for
now.
5.
Alright, then I will do that. And I'm in a 5
Oh,
foot...
that's weird. Should show now.
5 foot step and lunge.
Yeah, 5 foot step and lunge. Still got
The
my power
lunge.
attack and all that fun stuff.
It's probably not a bad idea. This thing probably has really high CMD.
Flurry.
Ooh, nice. The 23 hits, the 25 hits, and the other 23 hits.
I don't
Wow, you did a lot of damage.
know if it can bleed, but
Yep.
yeah.
Probably not. It's technically a construct.
Yeah, of flesh. Lols. Flesh golem.
It is, but it's an elven flesh golem.
Yeah.
It's special. It's like practically unique.
It can think it's special all at once.
A double composite longbow wielding thing.
It's pretty different. It's definitely different than the
Alright, you
Scarecrow,
heard
for
it pretty
example.
bad, Safa. More of its flesh, like tears off as you strike. It doesn't bleed, but you're pretty sure you can still kill it.
Okay, cool.
Let's see.
Loki heals for 5, I lose 5.
If I needed to, I could get Maloki out of there.
He's going to style punch, then sword. Power attack.
With the fervors.
Yeah, he's gonna get the +2 to attack for this fervor. So his attack's gonna go back up significantly. It's a miss. That's a hit.
No, I should have cast this along.
And that's a miss.
At this point, I don't think there's any point, but I should have cast Fox's Cunning earlier, just because then it would have boosted all my DCs by additional 2. I could hit this guy with like a DC like 21.
Also,
hit.
Safa, when you hit this thing, you can feel like it reducing your damage, but not as much as the demon. It doesn't have that much DR.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't hurt as much.
With
Poor fists.
Yeah, with Safa, and Moloki combined, you lay low this thing. Its arms fall off from where you struck them, and it disbalances and falls to the ground. Araxi. I guess it like falls into the pit.
I'm gonna move a little bit closer. Do a double move. I think that's a double move there. Yeah, no, not quite. I can move a little bit further. Double move! Yay! I'm moving so fast. The wolf's gonna probably not do anything, actually. I don't see anything. I mean, there's the guy over there that's
There's this paralyzed elf.
Yeah, but for now, I'm not gonna do anything. I move closer. The wolf's just gonna wait for something now to happen.
Alright, let's see if this elf is gonna get coup de grace. He has to will save.
Mm-hmm. And even if he passes, it's a full round
Oh,
action.
he does.
He gets out of it, but yep, he's stuck.
Yeah. It was a full round action to break the paralysis.
Alright, Asha.
Well,
5-foot step for the flanks.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's attack it.
Use the
long
fervors
sword.
and all that.
Oh yeah, I can do a full round.
Yep, you get an extra attack.
Hey, you're almost like a real fighter now.
You can get 3 attacks too.
I can. Let's do that. How do I add number of attacks to this thing? I don't know. Multiple attacks? And that's the multiplier. Iterative attacks. Here we go. Let's just put this include an 8th attack at -0 and include it. Okay, here we go. I do not have the flanking bonus in this.
The 22 hit, but the 14 and 11 miss.
Do 16 and... yeah, probably not.
Yep, 16 miss. You do some damage to him.
So it says Blessing of Fervor doesn't stack with haste. If you have haste, do they just pick whichever one they want to use every round? Like haste is just another bonus they can
Yeah.
pick? Okay.
I mean, like, you couldn't get an additional iterative attack, and you couldn't get, like... You would... If you picked, like, the plus... Does it, like, completely not stack, or...
Yeah, it just
Could
says
you
that it does not stack with haste.
Yeah, it doesn't stack with haste, so you just have to choose something else other than the additional attack.
Like, if you want to use the fervor bonuses, you just wouldn't be able to use the haste bonus, is all.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, Kurishil's got a shot on this guy. And he's precise when he shoots. At least I think he is.
What a hero.
Let's see, does he have precise? Yeah, he does, of course.
Balto, go attack Carishiel.
Alright.
For firing
This
into
time
a
I'll roll
dangerous situation.
his full round out in the open, because it's pretty stupid. He was mopping up the drow out here on the first initial assault until this thing showed up. So he misses with the first one, hits with the second attack. And that does 12.
Well, Crucial's like, it's hard to hit, and like Moloki and Slava just come in and blow it up.
Yeah, he was having trouble like hurting this thing because he doesn't have any way of getting past its DR, and it hit him pretty hard, like with a full round. So he went for cover.
I'm going to drop my life bond
that guy's dead.
on Moloki.
Alright, and with that, we can finally exit combat. How many rounds is that? 21 rounds, 2 minutes.
I'll ask the elves to come near me. I can heal them.
Does the pit go away at some point?
Yeah, it only lasts for 9 rounds, so yeah, it lasts for about a minute, a little bit less than a minute. They can move past the pit, they just can't as long as they don't stop on the square at the edge, because then you potentially could fall into it.
Okay.
So I'll probably tell, like they probably already can tell because of the slope around the pit, but yeah, I tell them like don't stand at the edge of that pit. It's dangerous.
His animal companion Ashka stays on the outside, and
Balto's
he
gonna go
tells
hang out
you
over there
about
for
the grisly battle.
the 1 minute he has left before he leaves.
He tells you that the drow were heavily entrenched here at the opening, that they killed like 4 or 5 of them, including one magister, it seemed, that was throwing fireballs. He points to his corpse.
So, channel positive energy.
We seem to be missing the other
He
commander.
asks you. Yeah, he asks you, what about Shalala?
We haven't seen exactly what happened, only that there was a rock and some dead elves over in the other room over here.
Of course, there was that blood trail.
So we need to go over there real soon here and see if check for survivors, I guess. But I think that battle it seems like it probably went poorly.
I don't think we have a whole lot of time to talk.
He nods with all due haste. He says, I will come with you. And he orders his men to be escorted out and rejoin the
I think we do
bulk
the
of the
channel,
forces.
before that.
And he has his animal companion, Ashka, go with them. And they
So we're giving
defer
those
to their
elves some
command.
healing before they leave.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
You doing 2 channels, it looks like. So
Yeah, 2 channels. I
So that
don't
means
have a holy
Maloki-
symbol, so I guess I'll just hold up my sword. So Maloki heals for 23.
And then you don't heal from your channel, I think, right?
I do not heal from my channel, but I don't get hurt from it either.
Yep.
So what's Maloki's health at after he heals from the channel? Okay.
49.
I'll wand him.
How long is he gonna stay big for?
Over a minute. 16 rounds, and that was like
Yeah.
5
Okay.
rounds ago, so about a
So
minute.
he'll be big for a little bit, probably while you guys do your investigation. What do you guys do?
Probably. I mean, I don't move very fast, but I'm gonna start moving towards the other side of this room here and go see what happened.
Okay.
You know, out here.
I'm gonna heal myself too. Harm heal myself.
You look outside and you see some corpses, 3 corpses of more dretches. It looks like they were dealt with easily enough.
Do I see any other elves other than the 3 that are in here?
No, you do not.
Okay, so presumably, these 3 were killed. And then
You check them
perhaps,
and yes, they're dead.
perhaps the other elves that were out here were forced to retreat.
He asks you if you saw Commander Shalala.
No.
No, but we found the blood trail, which Soph is kind of like hastily wanting to go towards.
Oh yeah, we just walked past that thing. I mean, so but I suppose Soph is hypersensitive to that sort of thing. But yeah, Christian probably.
He kneels down and looks at the blood trail. He stares at it for a moment. He says that it's very fresh and it came from this room. We can't rule out the possibility that our commander has been taken. our other lieutenant has been taken.
True.
And
It's
yes,
also
Alpha, you
just
see
as
the
likely
blood
that she
trail
retreated.
lead towards that door.
So Infernal Healing on Maloki. Does that put him back to full health after over a minute? Over the course of a minute?
Closer to
Over a
full
minute.
health, I hope.
Okay.
Almost.
Yeah,
Like, he's
it'll
practically
probably...
full health, and he shrinks.
Yeah. It'll shrink.
And I will also put my life bond back on him. And fuck it, I'll put it on Mr. Grumpy Pants.
Oh yeah, you should tell Mantis about what... Wait, was he there for that? I'm not sure.
For which one?
For, whatchamacallit, your, like, little, like, thing with Carisio.
The thing where we rescued him?
Yeah, and, like, talking to him afterwards.
Yeah. Where we had some sort of, like, newfound respect for each other. A little bit.
Yeah, he begrudgingly respects you now.
Yeah.
So
Was Mantis here also when we did the tests on all of his, like, lieutenants and what, or not lieutenants, all of his, like...
I don't think he was.
No, I wasn't here
Okay.
for that.
Yeah, we did a thing where I was like, all the people that are kind of coming with us on this expedition and whatnot, were, I suppose also it's a bit late, but I should probably ask him, like, where is Savoth, and see if he knows the code word. The
If
code
he knows
phrase, I
where
guess.
Savath is.
Yeah, it was the code phrase, if you remember. Do you remember this? It was
I mean,
this
I don't
silly
think
idea
I
we
do.
had.
What was it?
we had this silly idea where we were like, we're gonna make this code phrase in order to know it's not the assassin guy. So we ask where Savoth is, and the answer is that she walks among the butterflies of the sky, or some bullshit like that. Do you guys remember
Oh, I
that?
definitely don't remember that, and I don't even know if he remembers that.
Yeah, I probably won't actually bother anyway. I'm pretty sure this is actually Carisio.
Haha.
I know, it's right where you want us.
Alright,
Mr.
Safa,
Grumpy
are you
Pants
looking
can
at
be
that?
one of my minions too.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Safa.
Alright, let me describe this room to you, because she's, like, looking into it here. Wait, is she here, or is she be right back? I think she might
Oh,
be
yep.
right back.
Okay, that's fine.
I will
I'll
wait
go
for
grab
her,
something to
since
drink
she
real fast then.
perception.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I have a description of the room for you, since you are the one that's moving into it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So you see, set into the wall of this antechamber is a black pillar of stone, carved with hundreds of small, wicked symbols. A flicker of purple light pulses from these runes, traveling up and down the pillar's length. In front of the pillar is a prayer rug made of blood-soaked paper.
Eh. Safa thinks nothing of it. And do I think there's any traps or anything scary moving?
There we go, a little prayer rug here.
Eh. How lovely.
And it's blood-soaked. Okay, with a, what was your perception? Pretty good, 28. You don't think you see any traps, but with your 20, you just don't think something's right here.
Of course I don't think something's right. Well, I point that out to the party. Should I just follow the trail? Something's quite not right, and I'm not sure what it is. Maybe I'll step aside and give people a chance to do something.
Okay, what are the rest of you doing?
Uh, can I see the rug from out here?
Yeah.
Slash statue? Can I knowledge religion it?
Yes.
Alright, sorry, I'm back.
Okay. Luckily, the knowledge religion check was easier than the knowledge planes check. Asha, this looks like a makeshift altar, if you've ever seen one. And you think that this altar is one that can be identified as one of Abraxas.
I've heard that name before, but I don't remember who it is.
It's the demon that does destruction stuff or something, I think.
He
He's
is
a
a
demon
demon
lord,
lord known for his knowledge of forbidden magic.
Oh yeah,
He is
this
also
is the
known as the
one.
keeper of the final incantation.
Right, and the final incantation could destroy the universe or something.
This was the
Erases
one
magic.
for this other woman that we killed, right? The cleric of Abraxas or something.
Yep. Yeah, that's where we seen it. She had a holy symbol of it. I don't know if we still have that holy symbol or if we got rid of it or what happened with it. I don't have it in any
Yep.
case. It's
So
not
you
in
think
my...
that this little shrine here is supposed to be like a prayer thing to him, and the mat is
it was
indeed a
converted,
prayer
right?
rug.
This is a converted shrine? Like it used to be something
Yeah.
else? Okay.
Whatever it used to be is indistinguishable.
I'll
And
tell that to
like
the
I
rest
said,
of the party.
that stone
cast Detect
pillar, it
Magic.
pulses with a purple light.
You're definitely casting Detect Magic. in this area. Looking in here. That sounds magic.
You do detect magic.
I'll like kind of hold up to like keep everyone away from it for now. And I'm gonna like try to. I can't do a spellcraft because I'm not close enough to it, but
Right.
I can do an Arcana to identify the school at least.
So you detect
I
one
think.
magic?
I think I detect only one, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna concentrate for the full 3 rounds to get all the information.
Okay.
Okay. Araxi, you detect moderate evocation.
Okay. I'll
Sounds like a
say
drop.
detects as a. I'll say there's a moderate evocation aura. It could
Yeah, a bit
be an
stronger aura
evocation.
than you're used to detect.
Yeah. Normally, evocation aura might just be that the light itself is the only effect, but a simple light spell probably wouldn't have this strong of a aura strength on it. So we probably want to be cautious here. Yeah. Other than that, though, I can't actually tell what this does.
You could summon
Okay.
a monster one in there.
Technically, I could. I don't actually have Summon Monster 1 prepared right now, but...
Oh.
Safa grows impatient and follows the trail.
Nah,
Oh,
like-
okay.
What?
always the
And she
best
walks
thing
in
to do.
there. I'll kind of like hold my breath and like wait and see what happens. Like tense up a little bit, but I'm guessing nothing does happen. At least that I can tell.
The pause before the storm.
you see her walk past. You don't see anything happen.
I'll tentatively move in here around the edge of the room.
I'll look over my shoulder to
Maloki
see if they're
will-
gonna follow.
Yeah, you see Araxi
Loki will
plodding along.
perception. He squinty eyes, but follows.
I suppose if I really wanted to be super paranoid, I could just dimensional slide or dimension step across, but
Kershil follows.
yeah, I still don't know what that purple light over there is about, but I'm not really... Evocation is not a magic that I really like dealing with very much.
Okay, I'm back.
It does have its uses, but
Okay.
I don't even care if the door's trapped. I open it.
You try to open it, Safa, but it's locked.
Oh shoot. Okay.
It refuses to open.
I kick it hard. Hopefully. No, I don't know. Above average.
It's a good kick, but it doesn't open.
Okay.
Can I get a perception from everybody?
Okay. Oh, right, I forgot that thing.
Oh, okay, I gotta add in his stuff. There we go. At least it's working. Oh, I got a low roll.
It's almost the same roll.
Okay. Let's see. Average roll. Well, they're not as good as I wanted. So we have to go to this room. As Safa tries to open and kick the door, no one realizes that behind them there is a faintly coalescing purple like light source coalescing in the room until it fully materializes into like a purple like fiery ball, and then it explodes. So everybody give me a reflex save.
oh boy.
Is
So
this an
was a
evil
trap.
thing?
Yeah, do we get the bonus from the circle?
You may
protection?
get the resistance bonus from yes, that it was cast by an evil creature.
Okay.
Oh, fuck me.
So that actually is a 14 because I didn't manually update it. It's probably full damage. Maloki has evasion, I think. So I mean,
Yeah, I gotta roll it up for him. Let's see, his reflex save should be good. It's actually worse than his fortitude. It's a +8. With a 2, it'll be a +10.
It'll be only a +1 because he has a cloak of resistance.
it's too bad because I
right.
had noticed it. I could have just, well, I couldn't quite do it.
Okay.
I'd have had to use Dimension Door if I wanted to get us everyone out of here.
Let's see. One more saves. 21, that's good. That saves. Ooh, 13, nope. 9, nope. 10, nope.
Well,
was
13's actually got
Crucio.
14, but that probably doesn't matter.
Not quite high enough. Crucial's reflex is good. Oh, nope, he failed. He even has evasion too. He was just not expecting that. Alright, here's the damage.
Oof.
I
Is
will
this-
immediately
What
drop
type
the
of
light
damage is
on.
this?
This is fire damage.
Okay.
This purple ball explodes for 38 points of fire damage.
Oh well, we still get experience for the trap. Actually, it's probably not even a trap. It's probably just a spell.
Is the pillar still glowing?
It is glowing fiercely when that fireball goes off.
After the fireball goes off, is it still glowing?
Oh, well, it recedes in glowiness back to like what it was when you first saw it. But yes, it is still glowing.
Ah.
Ugh.
So Maloki evades it, but everybody that didn't get that 21 of his failed.
Yeah, 38 roll damage. Might be a good time just to pull out a potion, I guess.
I'll channel again for everybody except for Asha and May. I mean, Safa.
Safa, yeah.
and Asha.
So that'll offset some of it. I have a potion of moderate wounds, I guess.
Let's channel twice. Oh, that's good. That offsets most of it.
No, actually I probably don't need to use a potion in that case. And then you're probably gonna have to do some healing for you and Safa.
My
using
Crucial's looking much
Infernal or-
better.
Yeah. You'll probably have to do Infernal or something for yourself and Safa.
I don't think I want to wait that long. Ugh.
Yeah,
This is
inflict and
gross.
then.
Yeah.
I guess we need to get this door open, so
Safa
I
pulls
gotta
out
look at
one
it
of her cure, or not cure, but inflict light wounds potions.
inflict.
And drinks. Oops. Coding is hard.
Yep, that blast of purple flame just engulfed that chamber.
I feel ready. Damn it.
I'm ready.
that whole 3 healing, you're like, alright, good to go.
Ah, kick
You
the
know what, fuck
door
it.
again.
Critical wounds myself.
Oh shit!
Oh, at
Maybe you got
24.
it. Unless
The rest
it's
of
like
the
a
potion
PG
gave me
25 or
some
something.
sort of different energy.
I have adrenaline now.
Yeah,
Rex
that
is
mostly
like,
got me.
we need to get out of here, and you're like, fine, kick the door. Has a 24 get it open?
Just a moment. I need to set this up.
Okay. It's times like this that I'm glad I don't have a familiar, though.
Poor familiars. Well, at least they have automatic half damage, so it wouldn't have been that bad.
Yeah.
They also have half hit points.
Yeah, but it's still
But it would give its
pretty
own save,
offset.
and it probably would have had much better saves than I do. For, like, a reflex, at least. Because it probably would have been a small creature of some sort.
All right,
Plus it
you,
might have
you
got bonuses
forced
for
the door
cover.
open. That was a mighty kick. And even though it's locked and made of like this strong like oak, you break it off its hinges. Do you open it?
I actually look kind of like
Oh, we broke off its
surprised
hinges, right?
by the success.
So I think that opened it, like, automatically.
Kind of like
whether
how
it
the
went or
guy,
not now.
you know, always jumped on the window in the skyscraper, and then this just one time after 100 times just went through.
It falls through, yeah.
That's probably the expression she has right now. Like, oh shit!
That
What the
doesn't
heck?
look like a drow.
All right. So what you guys see?
Is that Eviana?
Unlike the other rooms of this place, this
That's
large
not
chamber
true.
has been restored to its former beauty. Polished white marble gleams from the walls, carved in the likeness of dancing and frolicking elves. Along one wall is a gigantic sparkling pool of crystal clear water, behind which stands a gateway made of the purest alabaster, carefully shaped to look like a ring of leaves. In the center of the pool, a comely elven maiden reclines on a tremendous floating leaf.
And I don't recognize her, right? Like, it's not like Eviana randomly being like, "Surprise!
No,
It
it's
was
not.
me all along!"
It's not an elf you recognize. Certainly not Evian.
Okay.
And the gateway it's talking about isn't labeled on the map here, but it's like over here somewhere in this corner of the room.
Okay.
I can go grab an archway to fill in.
So is there like a portal in there, or is it maybe look like something that potentially could have a portal?
That's
but,
what it looks like it could be.
but there's nothing there right now. Okay.
You don't
And the
see, I
blood
guess maybe you
trail.
don't see like an active one.
The blood trail looks like it continues past this room. So what the heck's going on in this room? This is weird.
Yep.
And does she
And
acknowledge us
the
when we kick
elven
the door
maiden,
open?
yeah, like when you kick the door open, she bolts up from her position and doesn't say anything.
Okay. I'll step into the room and say, "Greetings."
I'll follow.
I'll step into the room and I'll say, "We're here to rescue you."
We're doing what now?
No, that's not what Asha was.
She blinks and doesn't say anything, but she looks at you confused. Like she doesn't understand you.
Oh,
I say greetings in Elven.
Okay. And she looks at Araxi then at least, but she still hesitates to talk.
Who are you? Are you working with the drow?
Are you talking to her in Elven?
In Elven, yeah, I'll diplomacy her.
"23, that's not bad." Let's see.
There's my sense motive for this whole mess. 'Cause I don't know what to think. I'm trying to figure out what the heck is their deal. Like, does she seem like she's going to attack us? Does
She
seem
shakes
like...
her head at you both. And finally she speaks up. "I am not working with the Dark One. I was imprisoned here, a spirit from ancient times, but bound to serve these drow."
So do I believe her? With my sense motive, I think that does that make it all any sense? I like how your sense motive has a +5 to jump.
yeah.
A
Just in
+5
case.
to jump.
Just in case your sense motive is a jump check.
Yeah, it just puts the save notes in there, so.
That's funny. I enjoy it very much.
And if I have a bit of spare time, I'm also
I
going
mean, there's
to
technically
heal
nothing wrong with that.
Safa.
Like, you can't argue with it. You can't be like, you don't get a +5 to jump on sense motive. Like, yeah, I do.
So
And you
there's
just have to think,
50.
you're like, I guess you do.
Does Maloki have points in sense motive just to roll?
I think he does,
see.
and he has
Yeah,
high
he
wisdom
does, so
anyway.
he probably
if he-
would just anyway.
Yeah. It's like even if he doesn't have ranks in it, he's probably pretty decent at it, just because of his wisdom. I have ranks in it as a class skill, so that's just basically offsetting the fact that I have negative wisdom.
Okay, so
Araxi is not a paragon of optimization.
So you guys don't think anything too suspicious is going on here, although it is still strange to see this room immaculate and this
Nothing
elf
suspicious about her
spirit
behavior, at
here.
least, though. Like in what she's
Does she
saying.
look
Yeah.
like she's in a prison though?
It doesn't look like it. She's just on a giant leaf that's floating in this serene pool.
Okay. I follow
Can I
the
do a
blood.
knowledge religion? Is she like a... Can I tell if she's like a ghost or something, or... Is she maybe like look like an elven deity, perhaps, or something weird? It's a pretty low roll, so I probably don't know a whole lot about this.
You don't think she's any kind of elven deity, and you also don't think she's a ghost or an undead.
Okay. I'm also gonna cast detect magic and see if I can see these what's binding her here, I guess. So I don't know if you guys are willing to like sit around here for 3 rounds while I do this.
Oh no, Soph already went. She can't understand you guys, so she just went across the room following the
Right.
blood.
So I guess we'll go through this round by round. So I'm just starting out. Do I detect the presence of auras on the first round? I cast detect magic.
You do detect magic. Did anybody ask her something when you walked in? I'm trying to remember the series of questioning.
Asha asked a question, I think. I just said greetings.
What was
but...
it?
Oh, and he asked about if she was working with a drow, and she already answered that question. We haven't asked anything else, though.
I haven't
No.
asked anything else, but I did heal. If I had time, I healed Safa twice over 2 rounds.
Oh, lifelink? Okay.
No, not lifelink.
No, he just went up and used inflict. Where was that?
Oh, 15 and...
That's what this. That's the 2d8s there are.
15 altogether, okay.
It's 2 inflict light wounds, I think.
No, it's single inflict moderate and
And infernal.
infernal healing over a minute.
So yeah, over the course of the next minute, you'll heal 10 hit points then. So yeah, whenever I get to the second round, I'm going to continue concentrating.
Okay. You detect. Was it a second round? How many of them?
I think so.
You detect 2 signatures of magic.
And I know the power of the most potent aura.
The power of the most potent aura?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, that would be... Do you know the locations of them too now? I think so. Yeah, after 3 rounds.
I'm only on the second round, so I don't know the locations yet, but I do know the power of the most potent aura and how many of them there are. So there's 2, and the strongest one is moderate?
There's 2, and the strong... Oh, do you know the power of the most potent one?
Yep, just the most potent one, though.
I think it would
And
be
maybe one's-
moderate.
Okay, that's what I figured. Okay. And then what do you guys do during this round?
I'll ask Safa not to open the next door yet. Araxi seems to be doing something.
Safa turns to look at Araxi as I heal for 1.
Araxi ignores you turning and looking at her because she's too busy concentrating.
Right.
She does, like, lean towards you, like she's on her front now, like on the leaf, but she stays on it. And she asks you...
What's her attire? Is she wearing like armor or like robes or?
She's wearing robe.
Okay.
They're not like revealing robes, but they are like silk.
Okay.
Yeah, as her description says, she's like comely or like, you know, like very
Yeah,
delicate
she's not like
looking.
some sort of like warrior, Valkyrie or something like that. So.
Right. But she does ask, what's been going on the outside? I've been here for so long, and my captors have done nothing to give me any hints of what's going on outside.
What the Dark Ones always do, kill people.
Araxi continues her concentration, and we'll finish it up, and then as she finishes up, she'll say, "You should know as well as anyone that very little happens in Elven society at any significant pace. You probably haven't missed much. And then I'll do my Arcana check to identify what type of auras these are. I guess it's 2 Arcana checks.
Yep, 2 Arcana check.
Does Carishiel say anything to her in Elven? Or like
He,
say anything to us about
oh.
who this is? Maybe he knows. He'd be like,
He looks
"That's the
strangely
maiden."
at her and hesitates to say anything.
He's like, "That's the
He doesn't know
maiden,
what to
I don't know, the equivalent of,
He doesn't seem to recognize it.
Okay. I thought maybe it was the equivalent of, I don't know, who's... I don't even know who it would be.
Okay, so you get back, you identify 2 auras in this room, and you know where they are. One of them looks like it's on her, or it's coming from her. And the other
Okay.
one is all over this room, like it's massive. And with a 34 and a 25, you know that they're both illusion.
Okay. I'll say as much. I'll be like, yep, there's definitely some sort of illusion magic going on here.
Do you say
Don't
that in
trust
common?
anything you see. I say that in common, yes.
Oh. Safa then looks over at the chick on the leaf. Just all beady-eyed, like, meh?
You're like trying to make sense of it, yeah.
I'm gonna cast a spell on her.
Okay.
Gonna try to hold her.
Okay.
Oh,
You
should I
cast
turn
your
in this non-combat encounter into a combat encounter? Possibly. She might not even be here. It might just be a major illusion or something.
You cast your spell,
That's-
but it doesn't seem like it does anything. And she winces at you and says that, you know, in Elven, I'm no stranger to magic.
Yeah. But you seem to believe that we are.
She says, how so?
Araxi's like done talking to her and just doesn't even say anything. It says in comment, I don't think she's actually there. I think it's some sort of illusion. A figment.
Okay, does this
I
figment
suspect
have
if I threw something
information? What's beyond this door?
Do you ask her that?
Well, I
She's
don't...
asking me that because
Yeah.
Safa doesn't speak Elven.
Oh.
So I don't know if somebody relays that question for her. Or Araxi doesn't. Araxi's like kind of disgusted with this stupid illusion.
I don't trust this thing. Even if
So
I
maybe you
were
can
to
get
ask it.
Carishiel too. Or does Maloki speak Elven? I don't even know. I don't think he does.
Let's see his languages. He does not speak Elven, so he's just like staring, like intensely at her.
Waiting for the command. What do I do?
Alright, so be like, I'm sure if we threw something at her, or something, maybe you'd be able to see that she's an illusion or something. This room as a whole is encompassed by an illusion, though. Just be very careful.
I mean...
Things probably aren't what they seem.
Safa, as you go near the doors, are you like looking towards them and maybe like reaching for them?
not... Well, yeah, I guess I'm gonna reach for him. I'm tired of
She
this too.
extends an arm and says in Elven, I wouldn't go there if I were you. It's dangerous.
Safa doesn't understand her, so...
Braxy snaps back. It's dangerous here. Even though she was thinking she was gonna, ignore, but Araxi's kind of impulsive like that. It's a 9
She does
wisdom though.
look spurned by you and wrinkles her face, and she says, "Of course it is. Ever since those drow came here, I know that their master left a bodyguard beyond that door."
And they also left an illusion spell here.
If nobody stops off as she continues opening the door because she has no
No,
idea what you
no,
guys are
I'm just
saying.
talking to her in Elven while you do that.
Yeah.
It's like, whatever,
The door is
Safa's
locked.
gonna do.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Safa stops and watches Araxi
So yeah,
converse
I
with her for a second.
I tell her, like, they left an illusion here too. A couple of them, actually.
Her eyes widen and she says, "Yes, they did." They did, and I cannot leave.
That makes no sense.
She says, "I've been bound here since ancient times."
Could it possibly be like shades? This is out
I
of
don't know.
character.
I can't think of anything.
What?
Like, maybe the leaves there, like, the illusion spell. I don't know.
Well,
She pleads with you to please tell me what is going on. Like, what is their plan?
Safa turns to Araxi again. She's like, if you're gonna converse with it, at least ask what's on the other side of the door. The blood? Ask about the blood. Safa's flustered now. She can't talk straight.
Abraxi will say, I doubt she'll give us anything useful. Considering that I'm not even sure that she's even actually there. But then I'll turn and say, this blood trail. You saw what came through here, right?
She nods her head.
Well,
She says that a demonic creature dragged an unconscious and what looked to be dead elf through those doors, probably through the portal.
there's a portal on the other side of the door.
She nods her head again.
What about that one up there? Is that a portal too?
She nods, and she says, "That one hasn't, that one only works when they want it to."
Why do they keep you around then?
They keep asking me questions about the past. I don't know why.
What do you know
Always
about this
questions
illusion
about the
spell?
same thing. She says, "It makes everything look like it used to. It doesn't really. I think that they put it here because uh, it makes me feel better, but secretly I think it's because they're mocking me."
That's the one in
Does
the
it
room. What
make
about the
you
one
look
that's...
like you used to?
She pauses for a moment and says, "That too is an illusion."
But
So what
still an
is
elf, but
keeping
not
you
this
here?
elf. I guess.
She tells you I was bound here since ancient times. By my people, I cannot leave.
What is keeping you from leaving?
She says, "My oath."
And what is that?
She says to serve my people until the end of time.
Which are the drow?
She says, they are not my people, but I cannot leave here, and they take advantage of my isolation.
There are no people in this city besides the drow.
She says, yes, I've known that for a long time.
Horatio, you're an
So
elf.
how
You
do you
should deal
serve
with
your
this.
people here? If there are no people here. What is your
She-
purpose?
She, whatchamacallit, she does the, like, the gaspy, like, thing, and, like, she's trying to hold something back, and, she says, it's been very lonely.
Like a
That's
pout.
not the question I asked.
She
Yeah,
says,
I
no
asked,
other elf has come here except for the Dark One.
I asked Horatio what he thinks we should do. Does he believe what she's talking about, and should we try to like do something about this supposed imprisonment?
He
for her?
shrugs his
I don't even think
shoulders
we
and he
can.
tells you that he doesn't recall any person or entity like this, but if her story is true, it is a sad. But the drow have to come first.
I agree with that assessment.
Do I know anything possibly related to this story?
With knowledge history, no, you do not. You can't think of anything related to this story.
Well, she seems useless. And
She's worse than useless to me. She seems dangerous. I say that in common,
Yeah.
of course.
but I'll help Safa. God damn it, Safa break these doors down.
Yeah, now you're talking.
A team effort.
Hiya! Hiya!
Does she react to us
Hi-ya.
trying to shove this door down at all? She like panicky?
She doesn't look like it. She looks
So she's
concerned,
watching
but not
us.
panicky.
Oh
Okay.
man. Maybe I'll
So
show
the
Let's see,
23
the
doesn't break through?
21. Yeah, I'll give it to you with a 23.
Yay!
Alright. Opposite the doors you have broken through stands a towering archway made of shimmering black stone. The archway's keystone seems strangely out of place, unlike the surrounding black stone. The keystone is a pale gray and bears fragments of a spiky set of rune. Does anybody speak Thessalonian or know Thessalonian?
Yep. I believe I have that language.
Araxa, you
Double
recognize them as
check.
Thessalonian runes.
Okay. I think I picked it up while we were
Inside the
studying the rune
archway-
gate.
In fact, yeah, Araxi, Pluto, when you say that, Araxi thinks they look just like the Cipher Gate rune. Inside the archway is a world of shadows in a strangely beautiful elven city can be seen. In which a strangely beautiful elven city can be seen. Smears of blood along the floor seem to lead up to and through the archway into the flickering world beyond.
Ooh. Through
But
the
there is
window.
a person here. You see a drow in armor with a wicked greatsword standing vigil in front of the gate. And he smiles when he sees you, and he brings his sword up, and he licks the sword, drawing blood from his tongue. And he tells you Master Nolvenus bade me give you his apologies, that he will not be present to see you die. Now give me initiative.
Dang, I should have cast heightened awareness. Actually, I don't know if I have that prepared anyway.
Okie dokie. Is this thing alive?
Oh,
What
I
is
didn't have
it?
myself selected when I rolled that. Let's try that
So this
again.
drow you're looking at looks
I'll set a deck
horribly
to
scarred,
10.4 though.
like all over his body. Like he's just been like mutilated or something
Hey, look at that.
over
Safo,
and
you beat
over
me.
Still on the low end though.
Oh shit, I'm not on the turn tracker. It's actually a 23.
Yeah, I forgot about the whole clicking on yourself before you click the button.
Yeah.
Before you press the bouton. As it were.
the bouton.
Yeah. Press the bouton.
I gotta do Maloki and Kurashiel now. What is his initiative? Let's see, it is +5. So we got a 15.05. And now your elf. He also got a 15.
Why is
It's
the
the
one?
magic number.
Why is he the one that got to live? Boo.
Asha.
I guess armor does you good things.
Well, he's also, I don't know, he's more experienced than she is.
I guess,
And the monster that they had to fight was very difficult.
yeah. True.
You would have to have like magical foresight to try and like organize the attack groups in the best way possible to ensure like their survival and your guys's.
So I'm just curious, did we walk past a water elemental?
Maybe.
Or like some sort of gelatinous cube or something.
I think gelatinous something would have like jumped to killing where planar creatures are more like don't fuck with me, or it depends on the plane. But water plane is actually pretty mellow, and I think they're the coolest out of all of them, really.
Plus, they speak the best language.
Yeah, Aquan.
They speak Aquan, right? It's the best language.
I agree. I often have that language. Basafa's she only knows one. That's all that matters.
It's my native language for Araxi. It's a language best suited for speaking underwater. Man, I'm on the bottom of the turn tracker. What is this? This never happens. I knew I should have taken heightened awareness.
I'm gonna Blessing of Fervor.
Really should start preparing
Okay.
that.
I was thinking about hold personing him, but I don't think that's gonna work.
Might, but yeah, could fail too.
And I'm gonna make sure I can't be charged by this thing.
Thanks.
That's a good idea.
Charge
That's
me.
my turn.
Because he is next. And yeah, instead of you, he can always charge soft.
Okay. Please, miss.
Oh man,
He takes
you're
his
flat-footed. So.
greatsword and he cuts himself
Hey.
with it,
Oh.
drawing forth this blood from him, and the expression on his face looks like he relishes it. And at the same time, he roars as he goes into a berserker rage and charges Safa.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Just, I'm nervous, but I don't know. Is that all? Just a 15? Or is that something else?
I have to roll his attack.
Oh. I was hoping. Dang it.
You're hoping that was the attack.
Roar attack.
He's only got a +5 to hit. He's a level 1 barbarian.
You never know. I mean, jeez.
Does a 26 hit you?
Oh boy, does it.
And as he charges at you, his greatsword begins to crackle with electricity. And he hits you for
Gross.
17 points of damage,
Okay.
slashing, and 4 points of electricity damage.
Okay. I don't. Do I have resistance? No, it's.
Not to electricity, I don't think.
No, I don't think so either. Yeah, okay.
Well, you do have some
Carishiel
resistances,
is going
I think.
to take a couple of steps back
I resist energy
to get him
charge.
within
Or
his
level charges.
his sight, and then he takes a single attack. And he hits him. And when he hits him, Carishiel knows that not all of his damage went through. A little bit of it was resisted. But what everyone can notice is that when he hits him with the arrow, he just like does not feel, it looks like he just does not feel any kind of pain. It doesn't even look like the arrows like really hurt him that much, or that single arrow.
Like we see him bleeding from it, but he doesn't seem to care.
No, in fact, he enjoys it.
What a weirdo.
Maloki, he's gonna. Let's see, does he have acrobatics? He should, because I want to get him into a flanking position.
I think he
does
does.
have
I don't think he's
acrobatics.
quite as good at it as Safa, but he's
It's
pretty,
only a
he's pretty
10.
good
Yeah,
at it.
it's not as
Yeah.
much as Safa. So he's just gonna move there with the 5 foot, and then he's gonna full around this dude with his sword. Wait, did he program? Oh, he did program the attacks for me. I didn't even bother to look. Alright, let's see.
Are they updated though?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because we just level up, so he might not. Like he gave you an updated sheet, I think, but I don't know if he
Well, actually,
updated his roll 20.
the to hit looks correct.
Oh, okay, cool. Don't forget though that there's the fervor stuff you can use as well. Speaking of that, I actually got hit by the fervor as well.
Yep, everybody did.
Okay, so this should be correct.
Let me look up fervor again. Should I be able to use?
He's gonna 7-branched sword flurry with I don't have power tech set up, but he's just gonna see how hard it is to hit him for now. Yeah, I think it rolled correctly. He hits with the first 2 attacks.
I guess you can also use it just for the extra attack, just like a haste as well, instead of the +2 to attack rolls.
Oh, you know what? That damage I think is wrong, but I'll fix it later. I'll fix it right now. That's just
Oh,
Stop.
because it's a D6. Well, actually,
Yeah.
no, for the... Yeah, it shouldn't be. It should be higher than that.
Should be a D10. Let's say he rolled low. And yeah, once again, like he hits him, and a little bit of the damage doesn't go through, but he doesn't feel any pain.
Oh jeez, all this time and I still haven't decided. Oh, I'm not blessed. Oh, we're still blessed. Probably, right? Yeah.
You're definitely blessing a fervor. Just being in my presence makes you fight better, faster, and harder.
Should I go for the save or
Harder,
sex spell
better.
on him?
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do.
Harder, better, faster, stronger.
I'm gonna karate chop him.
All right.
And wait, let me just make sure I know what I'm doing here. I'm going to call a knockout, and if I hit, he has to roll fortitude. Yeah, fortitude.
That's probably his good save, but you just do it as part of an attack, right? So no harm
Yeah,
in
but I
trying.
can't flurry, and it doesn't say I can full round. It says I can unleash a devastating attack, so... Alright, so do I want to set up a flank first? I might try to do that. I'm gonna try to tumble and set up a flank over there. Acrobatics, right?
Let's see, a 32 trying to move through his movement or his threatened squares, right?
Yeah.
You succeed.
Okay, so I have bless, fervor,
And a flank.
and a flank. So that's 5. Okay. And then
Yep.
I have this other weird bonus because I'm missing something here. Okay, come on. Do I hit?
With a 28, yes.
Okay, fortitude save for him, and if he fails, I knock him out for
Long enough.
1d6 rounds. Yeah, long enough.
I think he saves.
Oh damn, that's really high.
It is very high.
Yeah,
But he
I don't
takes the
think
damage.
I don't think I actually have a fort save attacking spell yet.
Only a
anyway.
little bit of your damage gets reduced.
Yeah.
You can feel like punching him is like just punching like something really hard. Like his body is surprisingly resilient. He's not that hard to hit though, you notice.
Yeah.
Mainly because of his reckless ways.
She just doesn't like the idea that he's enjoying infliction on himself, though she enjoys it too.
Maybe he's uncomfortable about this. He's too similar.
Or slightly different. I don't
Arexi.
know.
Oh boy. What want to move away from this guy a little bit. Actually, is this going to be a problem? Do I want to move like that? I think it's fine. I mean, Maloki's already in the way anyway for Carishiel, so I'm not really making things any worse by doing that. The question is, do I want to attempt a spell now, or do I want to, like, cast Fox's Cunning just to make my save DCs higher for next round?
Oh.
Go all in for next round. I think I'm going to go all in for next round. I'm going to cast Fox's Cunning on myself. I'll use Fervor to make it extended Fervor, so it lasts for like 16 minutes. And so if there's like more combat after this, I should have it for like, you know, quite a while. And then I will pull out a item, maybe, with my move action. Yeah, I don't know. I'll pull out a potion of Cure Light Wounds just in case I need it. And that's it for my turn. In case I need to give it to someone. aka Maloki mostly, I guess.
Asha.
Daylight.
Daylight's a pretty good spell.
Daylight.
And I'm
It
going
is
to
quite the
extend
spell.
this. No, I'm not. It's a level 3 spell. But yeah, Daylight.
So maybe use your Fervor for the AC bonus, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
There goes Asha having to make everything uncomfortably bright again.
Yeah, good thing I have
Yeah,
my
Safa
goggles
might
on.
be a little annoyed.
Enjoy his aura.
Well, hey, this
Is that
guy's
your turn?
blind for
That's
at least
true.
a round.
He does. He does squint and like cringe at the light.
Yeah, and there's no save for that. He's just blind for one round, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then after that, he's dazzled, which is not really that big a difference because he's got like absurd bonuses, but every little bit
Hey,
helps.
every little bit helps.
That's like the thing in Pathfinder. Like even like the +2 bonus from flanking. Like the +2 bonus from flanking never like really like you kind of think like, oh, look at all these numbers changing, but like the way that like +2 bonus is still relevant even at high levels.
So yeah, that's my turn. I'm not going to do anything
No matter
else.
what, it's basically increasing your chance to
Alright.
hit by like 10%.
He is going to focus on Sava, and he tries to full round.
Okay. At least you have that concealment.
While he is blind, he's going to cut himself again, inflicting wounds on himself, and he relishes it. It feeds him. Oh, here's a little woundy thing.
If he misses the first one, I'm gonna want to reverse it.
Okay, here comes the attack with an electrified greatsword, both on you.
Oh, okay. He doesn't
Don't forget the
miss.
concealment though.
Ah,
What about the
yes.
second one? Does that miss? The 21?
Yeah, it hits me.
You do have +2 from the fervor.
The first one hits.
Well,
It's higher than
it's only
51.
if I use
higher than
it for that reason, and
No, it gives you that. You used it for your attack, didn't you? So you get it for. You also get it for AC. It gives you to both of them for the round.
oh, then it would
If you use it for
miss.
attack, it also gives you a bonus to
Yeah.
AC.
So the
So
21
only the
misses.
first one hits.
Yeah, the 21
The 20
misses.
21
Okay.
misses, yeah.
So 21 points of slashing damage and 5 points of electricity.
Okay, and then I'm going to...
Try to grapple on the second one.
Yeah.
Try to grapple him.
Am I
24
supposed to
versus
get a
CMD.
fervor bonus on this as well?
It's technically
Yeah,
an
I
attack,
believe
so
so.
yes.
Yeah, it's attack. It's an attack roll.
And you'd get a flank.
And I'm a flank. Add a +5 to that, because then there's the...
And
plus
he
as
has
well.
penalties to his CMD, I think, because of being blind, I believe. Like he doesn't get his dex bonus or something like that.
So 29.
So his CMD is going to be a little bit lower. So
29?
you have a lot working in your
All
favor
right.
for this.
A 29 does succeed, just barely.
Then
Hell yeah.
when I bite him, because it's an elf.
Get some health back.
Yeah, you do. He is an elf.
And then he loses some con.
He actually doesn't.
Oh, okay.
You bite him,
Oh,
and you
shit.
try
He's
to suck
immune.
his blood, and he like growls at you, and he actually controls his blood flow. He cannot bleed.
So I'm
Does
like
that mean she doesn't get the health then?
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
You taste him, and you're trying to get his blood, but he defies you.
Okay. Well, I already have the health bonuses, so I don't need that. I just
This
wanted to give him
archetype that he
con
has
drop.
is really cool.
Okay, so no con drop.
Yeah,
but-
it seems
oh,
pretty
well.
cool.
Or no, it's not an archetype, it's a prestige.
Ooh.
Oh, even better. You don't see those as much in Pathfinder anymore because archetypes and whatnot. But
Okay.
back in 3.5 and 3.0 days, it was prestige classes all the time.
So I have him grappled now?
But he is
Or
grappled.
multi-classing for
Yay.
silly shit.
Yeah.
Oh, where'd he go? There he is.
He's
All right,
grappled and he runs away.
Kuroshi. He raises his bow to fire at him, but then he looks over towards like this direction, and he yells to you, "Reinforcements are coming! I'll hold them off!" And he
Okay.
runs over here.
And start shooting at him from the doorway or something.
Well, bye, Carisha.
Oh, he runs
Yeah,
away.
he starts
What?
shooting.
Oh my god, Crisha, you're not very smart. Alright.
Maloki is going to attack this guy with
Yeah.
his full round 7-branch sword with Blessing of Fervor and power attack.
Against the guy that's grappled, so he has much lower AC.
Yeah.
And blind.
Oh, this guy's
I'm
AC
blind.
is like stupid low right now.
It's,
Like, you
yeah,
could-
with the blind
it's almost
condition and
impossible to
grapple
miss him.
condition, he probably has like an AC of like 8.
This is how this
Yeah.
party debuffs.
Let's see, condition grapple, that's like a -4 penalty to dex, although he's also denied his dex bonus, so that's like having a 6 dex, I think.
Did it not add the... It's not adding in his power attack.
So the
That
boutons are
should
broken.
be 6 more damage. Yeah, the button's broken, but the to hits are right. Let's see, the 19, yeah, those all hit. So, was it 9 plus... It should be 6 more, so that'll just be 18. 13. And 15. Alright. He is looking heavily damaged now, but still up. Soph, it is your turn. Are you gonna try and keep the grapple?
Yes. And
I think I might even just go help Carisio. Like, I think you guys got this. I don't know. I'm expecting there's probably some twist that's gonna happen, but...
This guy's probably gonna keep fighting after he's, you know.
Oh yeah, he'll probably keep fighting while he's in negatives or something.
Until he's like completely
What
dead.
makes you
and-
say that?
The cutting himself and running
He
in
seems like-
recklessly.
Yeah, he's like... I don't know, I'm thinking like the Berserker thing from like 3rd edition where you have like...
Oh, also it is Sopha's turn, so that's
where,
how
like, you
Secret,
gotta keep
do
fighting
what she
after-
is gonna do.
after you're dead, as long as your rage duration still goes.
Oh, that's a mighty grapple. You keep him in the grapple. You have your one free action. Damage him,
Also,
pin
you can
him,
do another-
or move him.
well, I'm a greater
Since
grapple.
she doesn't-
Oh, that's right, you have
Grapple.
greater grapple. You can do 2
No, greater
grapple.
grapple.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm just not sure what I want to do.
She can like pin and do damage if she wants.
You could pin him and then grapple again.
Now, if I pin him,
And then
does
do
that
damage
mean I'm still in the grappled condition, or wait?
Yep, but
Yeah.
he's helpless.
Right.
You're still in the grapple condition, but he's not helpless, but his
Well, it's
only
not quite, but
actions become to break
yeah.
it. He cannot attack you
Yeah.
if he's pinned.
It's like
You
almost
can't do anything else
helpless.
but try to escape.
Alright,
Yeah.
let's pin.
Okay, and then, ooh, your other grapple
I'm
definitely
biting
critically
him.
confirms.
Apparently I can crit bite.
Alright, do your damage.
That's what the one in the...
Is that even a thing? That
Can
seems
I
weird.
double?
I don't think you can crit the bite.
I think it's just
No, I
yeah, I
don't
think
think
it's
you
just like
can
a
crit the
random roll it's doing that doesn't actually mean anything, but
Let's just use the other
because it
roll
sees
for
damage, so
the
it's like it's a
other,
normal attack. Yeah.
So I'll pin and... Oh, I guess I... Do I just punch with the...
You get free unarmed damage.
Here's the damage. Oh god.
8. Alright. Okay, a little tiny bit doesn't go through, but most of
Yeah.
it does. And he
Okay.
is pinned. You have grappled him so hard that he cannot fight back except to try and escape. Araxi.
I'm debating whether to continue debuffing this guy or just trust that Safa's got this. I think Safa maybe has got this though. Like even if he breaks out, he's not. It's gonna take him like a standard action to do it. So I'm just gonna, for now, I'm just gonna move down and. Do I see what Carishiel's talking about if I moved 10 feet closer towards him, like with a move action? Like,
You don't see anything yet.
Okay. I'll double move. Back up Carishiel, I guess.
Okay.
Um.
You just see him. He's got his bow at the ready.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow Carishiel for now then.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll keep following him, but I'm gonna see what he does.
Alright. Asha?
Take my longsword. Step up to this guy who's no longer blind, but he is pinned.
Yeah, so he's even
I'm
more
using
penalties.
my Blessing of Fervor for another attack. So, full round.
Get the +2.
I might miss with the 9, but I don't know.
A 9?
Maybe he's helpless though, or not helpless,
Let's see.
pinned. So he's got.
He's pinned, so it's
He's
an
technically
additional
still blind,
-4
I think,
to his
right? Or
minus
does that
No,
wear
he's
off?
not blind.
So that's
That wore off at the beginning of your turn.
-6. Minus
he's no longer
6, and then
blind.
-2. So with a 9, you still miss him.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
but
the
you
other
didn't
ones
meet the
probably
base
hit.
AC. But the 17 hits, and the, let's see, yes, the 14 hits.
Does pinned also like apply prone to him? I think it does.
Do some damage to him.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't. He's not actually prone, but he has the -2 being prone because
Yeah.
he's still standing up.
technically-
But Safa has grappled him so much that
Yeah.
it's like he's prone.
Technically, I could.
You can actually shoot at him without the minus.
Yeah, that's true too. So I technically could have greased him though and been like, here, make him even easier to hit for melee attacks.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. I
All right,
5-foot
well,
stepped I
he's
full
gonna-
rounded him.
He's gonna try and break out. Because he doesn't like that. Well, I mean, he likes the pain, but he doesn't like that he can't inflict pain. And that's his shtick.
Right. What a weirdo.
And he is going to surge with strength to try and break your hold on.
Well, fortunately, it's a standard action for him to do it, so he can't attack even if he gets out.
Yep. Alright. His opposing CMB. Is it rolled?
I don't see
I don't
it.
see it.
There it
Oh,
is.
There we
it
go. Does that beat your CMD, Sop?
My grappling CMD... no. It's 34.
Remember, this is without your grapple bonuses.
Then what's the point of the grapple CMD? Why do I have it?
It's so that if anybody tries to grapple you, you get to add it to your CMD. Because you know how to grapple, so you can defend against grapples. He's just trying to break it.
Well, that's retarded. Then, yeah, he would get out.
Okay, that's his standard action.
Okay.
He is going to reposition here, and that is his turn. And he growls menacingly at you, and he says, "You looked like you were enjoying the pain so much. Why stop now?" Carishiel, he runs over here and he yells, "I heard them over here from the front."
Can I do like a sense
And
motive?
he runs over there. Sure.
Like, is he
on
actually
your
hear anything? Oh, I had to
on your
wait till my
turn, give
turn
me
to
a
do
sense
it.
move.
Okay.
And you hear him fire his bow. Maloki, it is his turn, and he will 5-foot step and 4. And he says something witty, I guess, about pain and stuff.
If you
He's
like
gonna get
pain
the-
so much, here's some more.
He's gonna power attack and Blessing of Fervor. And
Is he using it for the bonus
is it
to hit or
adding
the
its
extra
thing?
attack?
He wants the bonus to hit.
Okay.
Just so that he
The
can
AC bonus is
guarantee
pretty
the.
nice
Actually,
too.
no. He could just do the extra attack, I guess, because he's not that hard to hit. I'm just trying to make sure that it doesn't want to add in the power attack bonus. I don't know why.
Are you doing it in bonuses? Is it checked?
Yeah, it's checked.
Try checking it and
It's just weird.
unchecking it again.
I'm gonna recalc. Do the recalc. Sometimes these sheets are just like, bleh.
I know.
Okay, there. It should have the correct damage now. Okay, so he's gonna extra attack, flurry with a severed branch short. Okay, he got some low rolls, but he hits twice. And it looks like the damage is correct. Okay. So it is at this point that he looks like he should be taking the knee, like he's disabled, but he remains standing. Safa.
Yeah.
I am going to acrobatics. I don't think I really need to, but I don't know. I always feel weird how people like route their way around. I'm just gonna acrobatics to flank with Maloki. Tumble over here. And this time I get the flank bonus to all combat maneuvers, right? For the most part.
Yep. They're all
Yes.
attack rolls.
Okay. Oh, I keep forgetting I'm using the fervor for this as well. So, this time I'm going to try and trip him.
Ooh, a trip. Oh, a low roll though.
Yeah.
The 24 does not succeed at tripping him.
I'm better at flying at things and clinging. Next time.
Your grapple's impressive.
Yeah, it's just now I get bonuses to a second combat maneuver, and I chose trip just in case.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a low roll. Still a really high bonus. Is that your only action?
I'm.
Well, since the acrobatics, it seems so.
Well, no, I still
move
still
standard.
can do something. Am I hearing like what Raxi and Fancy Pants is? I'm sure they're talking in Elven, aren't they? Or at
He's
least
certainly
he is.
talking in
Yeah.
Actually, no, he's talking in common because he knows
He
common.
just said in common. He just said
Okay.
like, they're coming. I'm gonna hold them off, and he ran off.
Because he actually
So,
knows common. He just doesn't like to speak common with people he sees as like not being worth it. But he's begrudgingly coming around.
yeah, he begrudgingly respects us because we saved his life that one time.
Uh, I guess I'm not gonna swift. I was just thinking about activating a feat, but I just don't know what to. So, that's it. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Araxi?
do my sense motive check now. Like, okay, that's good. That's a great
Aw.
roll. So I gotta make a decision. Do I want to follow him, or do I want to stick here and help? I notice he's not in the grapple anymore because he's not where he was before.
Oh wait,
Because
my
I
trip
actually could
would have
still
been
see
too
him before he
higher.
moved.
Would that matter?
26. That still did not beat a CMD.
Okay.
So let's see. I could dimension slide back over here and use another point of my arcane pool to cast a powered up spell on him to try to disable him further. I think that might be what I'm going to try to do. I can't do the meta magic thing that I'd like to do because that would use a full round action. So let's see. I'm going to dimensional slide back up next to Asha and just hope the Carishiel doesn't fucking get killed and come back as like an assassin or some weird shit. And I'm going to go for the save or suck thing on him. I'm going to cast a grease spell. And it's going to be boosted by my arcane pool. Let me put the adjust on here. Put my Fox's Cunning on. So this should be a save of... It's going to be a reflex save. I'm going to put it directly on his weapon. I'm going to go all in on the save or suck thing here. Just like I did back against that cleric while she was standing over the water. That one was pretty funny. Make it fall into the water. But in any case, here it won't quite do it. It won't be quite as good as that, but it's still gonna be pretty good. And
What kind
so
of save
the
was?
DC, it's gonna be a reflex save, and it's gonna be DC.
Right. Not nearly as high as his fortitude.
It's gonna be DC 19.
There we go.
So he drops his weapon, and he's gonna have to make a reflex save anytime he tries to pick
Oh
it up
no!
as well. Yeah.
My weapon.
And I'm gonna use the fervor as well to like extend that too. So the grease is gonna last for. I mean, I can dismiss it, but it's going to last for 16 minutes, so he's never going to get that thing back. Not during this combat, at least. And that's my turn. That should make him a little less dangerous, hopefully.
I'm role playing a fighter that doesn't do a whole lot of damage.
I'm only down to 4
Poke.
more arcane reservoir points. I think you hit twice at least,
Pokey,
though.
poke.
Let's see. 29, 13. He's no longer pinned, so the 13 just barely doesn't confirm.
I just hit once.
Just hit once
Because
then.
the 12 is a... yeah. Actually, no, this is correct.
Like, that's your 8th attack, inexplicably. My first attack, got my
You probably
second
just used the
attack,
bottom one.
got
I
my
used
8th
the bottom
attack. Yeah.
I can rename it to Fervor Attack.
No,
If you want.
leave it like 8th attack. I think that's great.
There, it's renamed. Okay, so I deal a little bit of damage to him. That's my turn.
On his turn, he is going to try and whatchamacallit, he's gonna try and pick up his sword. So you got a reflex save, and he's gonna
That
provoke.
also provokes, doesn't it? Yeah, from everybody except for me.
Reflex.
But yeah, it's gonna be a reflex save.
All right, he makes
Still,
it.
Hey, he picks it up then.
Does that
Maloki will
still
attack him
provoke?
once.
Yeah.
It still
It
provokes.
still
Everyone
provokes.
gets to attack him.
Can you grapple on a attack of opportunity? Or
You
trip?
can't unless you have the grab feature because
Oh,
grapple is a
Yeah.
standard action.
But you can do trips or disarms even, actually. At least I
I can
think
do a
that
trip?
it happens as he's picking it up, so you can't really. I don't think you can actually
Yes, you
disarm.
can trip.
I'm gonna
Yeah, you
try
can do
it
a
Because
again.
trip takes the place of an attack.
Yep.
You succeed.
That's how the wording works. Any combat maneuver that's worded that it replaces an attack can be done in place of
Oh
attack
shoot, that's not
opportunity.
even with my bonuses. I rolled high. Oh wait, what the fuck? What is this? Yeah, 16. It would have been higher with the bonuses and whatever, but eh.
You trip him, and as much as he wants to try and fight on, he simply cannot. And those last hits put him into dead.
Alright, so long, fellow.
Alright, so the grease
He
worked.
he wanted to deliver one last vital strike, but that's really hard when you're at -38.
Yeah. So if nothing else,
Yep.
even though he passed the second reflex, the fact that it provoked attack opportunities was enough to help. So the grease actually did its job, I'd say. Which is good that I actually
Okay.
got to do something against him, because before that I wasn't doing anything.
Carishiel, you guys don't know what's going on with him right now. He's doing his job and making sure that there are no drow here.
Right, I think I'm gonna go try to find him.
Maloki he wants to make sure that he stays dead, and he cuts his head off with his sword. Safa?
Are we staying in rounds?
Yes, we
Yep.
are staying in row.
Okay, I shield my eyes and say, Asha, please! And then I flee out of the room in this direction to see if I can see anything.
Nope.
Huh. Asha, please.
Asha, please.
Asha, please.
Was that supposed to be a perception?
Huh? Where? What happened?
You rolled a trip.
No, I didn't roll
No, no,
anything.
no. That was actually to trip the guy before.
Here, I'll roll a perception. Do I seize anything?
You don't see anything. You just see the elven lady where she was before, aside from the dead drow. And you don't see Carishiel. It's
Do you
really
hear
bright, so it
combat?
might be annoying to you. You kind of hear him, like, shouting back, like, they're over here.
Who's he talking to?
Alright, Araxi. Now, Araxi, before you say anything, I have performed a roll in secret. And
Okay.
you get a strong urge to go into the water.
Okay. And it's something like a compulsion that I have to do it?
Yes.
Okay, I guess I do that then. Is that I just move into the water?
Yep. And now I
Okay.
need a fortitude save.
Okay. My fortitude save is really bad, so this'll be fun. Well, it's not too bad, but it's pretty bad.
Actually, I need a fortitude and a will save.
This is
Okay,
conflicting
will
because
save's
I've
a little
seen
bit better.
Araxi just walk into water plenty of times.
Well, those are good rolls at least.
Those are both good saves, so you're gonna get the most out of this. When you wade into the water, it doesn't feel anywhere near as good as it looks.
Okay.
In fact, what you feel is like sticky and like slimy.
Um,
And when you interact with the water, you begin to disbelieve what you see,
Okay.
and that this pool of water is not as shallow as it looks. It's
That's
actually, you
fine.
think that this pool of water is actually very, very deep. Like 20
Is it
feet
actually
deep.
water?
You think it's water, but it's
Just
awful
like
water.
awful water.
It's like
Okay.
polluted or something. Like it feels like sticky and slimy.
It's old
Okay.
water.
Well, what about
perhaps.
this elf chick? Does she still look the same?
She still looks the same,
Hmm.
and she's looking at you nonchalantly.
Wait. Can I do anything else though? There was just a move action to come in here. Can I like get out now?
Yes, that was all the suggestion entailed.
Okay. Very weird. I'll get out and glare at that elf because I'm pretty sure she has something to do with this. And then maybe I'll
Alright.
even shift away from it completely.
We should go find Kurashil if he's shouting.
Or shift down. No, I'm not going to shift at all. I'm just going to get out of the water and glare. That's it. That's my turn.
Alright, before Asha's turn, something happened.
Hmm.
She says, "I'm glad you dispatched him. He wasn't much for conversation, and I was hoping you were. But alas, it doesn't seem I'm going to get anywhere with you four." And the image goes away. And in its place, what is actually there manifests to do what it wanted to do.
Huh.
Oh,
Oh, I think I know what this is.
I've seen one of these
Yeah,
before.
Araxi, you probably actually feel like a sickening fear in your gut because you do recognize this on sight.
Yeah, these are very well known within
It
my society.
lashes at you with tentacles
Oh,
at you
fun.
and
Okay.
Safa.
Unfortunately, if I get grappled or something, I do have ways to escape, but no bueno.
No bueno. Oh, did I not program this thing? Alright, I'm gonna have to roll manually.
Oh man, like the Dark Ages.
Yeah. Okay, so 2 at Araxi. Does a 19 and 24 hit you?
Yep, those both hit.
You take 10 points of damage from the first tentacle and 7 points of damage from the second tentacle, and I need you to make a fortitude save.
2 points and 7, so 17.
Yes,
Okay.
and Safa, does a
And
20 hit you?
fort save. Actually,
No.
I can just poke the
Wait,
button
am I
for this.
flat-footed to this?
Does a 20... You are not flat-footed.
Okay, no.
Does a 28 hit you?
Good.
Yes.
You take 10 points of damage from a tentacle, and I need a fortitude save.
Which I think I know what this saves for, so good luck.
Oh, good. Good fortitude.
And mine was
Good
good
job.
too, thankfully.
Good job, guys. Alright. That's its turn. Asha.
I think I should throw the monk at this.
Throwing monks is always fun.
Question is, how am I going to throw the monk at this? And let's buff him. Let's make him big. So I can maybe hit it from outside of the pool of water. I'll extend this spell, and I'll 5-foot step over here. Give him some room to move. Actually, before I 5-foot step, I'm going to pick up the grace. No, my hands are full. I'll 5-foot step over here. I'm going to start casting my spell, which is a full round action, so I couldn't have even picked up the thing anyway. Yeah, that's my turn.
No.
Dang, I can't use tentacles here, can I? Because they come out of the floor. Like, I know, this thing isn't on the floor.
That's true, it's not on the floor. Can't do the dinosaur.
Okay, I'll hit it with something else then.
Maybe blind it.
That's what I was thinking, but it's probably, I think its will saves are pretty good.
Okay, so it's
But,
Maloki's
yeah.
turn. Yeah, he... I mean, he doesn't know about the water.
He knows it's water, at least. But yeah,
He knows
he
it's
might not know
water.
it's as deep.
He goes in and he finds it's much deeper than he thought. And he tries to hit it. With a power attack. Ooh, that hit. Then he has to fortitude save.
From entering the water.
That's not his correct one. That is very wrong. His...
It's all sorts of wrong.
Let's see, it's plus 10, so I gotta re-roll it.
Well, it is still a 1, but if it's a disease, he'll save anyway. Because he's
So,
immune.
It's
okay, he
true.
doesn't look
If
like
it's
he's
a-
affected.
If it's a disease, he's immune to it.
Soft.
Safa's pretty hurt. Does Safa have life bond on her again, or did you not reapply those?
No, I didn't reapply those.
Okay.
There we go. I think I have his tentacle attacks working now. So I can roll them from here.
Oh boy. This looks fun. Do I know anything about it? Did anybody tell me anything? Did anybody acknowledge this?
I haven't said anything on it, but I know what it is just because it's something very familiar within Merfolk society.
Legendary, in fact. Or
Yeah,
infamous.
this is like, yeah,
Boogeyman type stuff, right?
kind of,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
There's probably a lot of like unsavory elements of Merfolk society that serve these things.
I will swift action activate power attack. I think. Hold on. Yeah, I can't see any other feat to choose here. And then,
In fact,
I will 5-foot step and lunge and flurry this thing.
Okay, go ahead and give me your attack.
Alright, so with my flurry, am I getting any
what
bonuses?
does my concentration look like on this?
Um, it's gonna be exactly what it is, so I don't have to change anything.
Are all of those to hits correct?
Yeah, don't do the bleed part, but with my
Okay.
yeah, that's
A 19. A 19 is going to miss, so
okay.
the other attacks also miss.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't expect to hit a fish, honestly.
You've already slapped a fish a couple of times.
I guess that's true.
Araxi, it's your turn finally.
Okay, I'll 5 foot step away from this thing, even though I know it can reach this far. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this thing has like a 15-foot reach or something. I'll say in Aboleth because I actually know that language. It's one of my languages.
Really?
Yes. Um, it was one of my languages I've had since the beginning of the game. Actually, it wasn't something I picked up like along the way. I actually had this at level 1. Along with like Aklo, like it's a language I got from my intelligence bonus, I think. Maybe not. I don't know if I got it at level 1. I picked it up somewhere along the way, at least. It's sitting here on my hero lab sheet, though. I don't remember which level I picked it up. So what do I say?
Oh my
Aklo,
God.
or an Aboleth. I also speak Aklo, which is another language it speaks.
Would I hit with +3
But-
to those? The hero
Oh,
that had
+3?
two,
Yes.
yeah, it had 2 power attacks on for some reason, and it allowed it. So
Double power.
So I had the wrong numbers.
So
That's weird
yes,
that
you
it
would
even
have
lets you do
done
that.
the 19 and the 17 would have hit then with a +3.
Okay, ignore the bleed thing. I don't have that feat up, so
Okay, you heard it, and it looks like it hurt it pretty good.
okay.
So yeah, I'll say in Aboleth, I don't know what you're doing here. And then I will, I don't care to find out, or something. I think we, I kind of, even though Araxi actually does want to know what the fuck an Aboleth is doing here, but yeah, we're not gonna. I'm gonna cast defensively. I'm gonna cast Flight on Safa,
Oh,
so
do
that she
these
can
fly?
fly over above. No, but that way you can get closer to it without actually going into the water, because that
Well,
doesn't
I'm
seem like something you want to actually do.
lunging.
You're lunging right now, but yeah. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I won't do that. What would be
She's like,
something
damn
better
it,
to
accept
do?
my spell.
I think I'll just cast Glitter Dust on this thing defensively and hope that it gets a low roll on its save or something. I'm going to cast it like kind of, off to this edge here so it doesn't hit Maloki. Kind of from this
Okay.
20-foot spread, I think, if I remember right.
It will try and save against.
So yeah, I'm going to also boost it with my Arcane Reservoir, so it's going to be a DC, and I'll do it as a... I'll have to do it defensively, so I need to roll that first. So let's see.
Oh wow, it rolled
DC.
really shit.
So unless I fail this concentration check, I do have really good concentration though. Okay, that passes it, I believe. It's a DC. It's a level 2 spell, so the DC to concentration is 19. So it's a DC 21 glitter dust.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's blind then,
It is blind.
at least for now. And then I'll shift away from it because it's scary.
Oh wait, I skipped its turn. It should have been after you.
So yeah, it gets to make another will save at the end of its turn.
Mm-hmm. It answers you back telepathically, Araxi, and it said, "They came looking for answers to our secrets. I was all too happy to share if they would share their own, but they are not open books, and neither are you. But we will see again, child." And with that, it is going to take a full round to withdraw, and it
Into the water.
swims underneath the water, deep into it.
I wonder if it has like blind sense or something, where if the blind didn't even matter. I don't remember if it does. It might have like some sort of like blind sense while it's in the water, though. Okay, so it disappears. But we still have Carishiel to worry about,
Out
right?
of turn. Well, yeah, you don't see it. Alright, what do you guys do?
So this looks like it ends at the portal, like maybe somebody dragged somebody to the portal. But the portal, is it active right now? It doesn't look like it is,
It is
right? Like,
active.
it is active, okay.
Yep, let me repeat what you see. So, you see an image of a shadowy elven city in the portal. However, now that combat is over, the portal begins flickering with increasing intensity, even going so far as to vanish for a few seconds at a time. If you have Knowledge Arcana, you may roll it right now.
Okay, I was about to ask if I roll one of my Arcana or Planes or something for this, because I'm sure it was one of the two. It'd be knowledge dungeoneering for like other people to know about the Aboleth, right? Like if Safa wanted to know.
Yep,
for
knowledge
example, right?
dungeoneering.
So and
That's
she has that
that's the
skill.
required knowledge
Oh.
because they're aberrant.
Maybe she knew about it.
Yeah, I was thinking that's the knowledge you have. Probably not.
Oh, not quite enough.
Unless it
You're really close though.
jumps. I don't know.
I know a lot about jumping.
It's these boots. They just make me know things about jumping.
I know about jumping spiders, jumping beans.
+5 to jump on being on all these skills is like the best thing. I don't know why. It just makes me smile.
The Aboleth was speaking Elven? That's interesting.
You think it's difficult for that thing to learn Elven? That's like,
Yeah.
it picked it up overnight.
Well,
But anyway,
that, or it could probably,
Asha,
there's
you don't quite get
spellcasters,
this
too.
information, but Araxi, you know that this portal was very recently activated. And that its recent activation is apparently only a temporary thing. You have estimated 2 rounds before it closes.
Okay, I guess I'll tell everyone. We have to decide now that thing's going to close in seconds. Do we want to go through this portal? I can't guarantee that we'd be able to activate it again if it shuts down.
Do we have a reason to go through the portal?
Well, Shalelu or possibly, or whoever was dragged through the portal if we want to go rescue them.
Yeah, come on, the feels, like, there's somebody missing and there's a blood trail and
Yeah, I don't
it's
really
supposed
have
to
particularly strong
push
feelings
the
with
PC.
Araxi towards Shalelu.
So, Asha's motivation here to jump into this obviously can't return portal is that she hates these things, and it seems like a good place to kill more of them.
Asha says, I suddenly remembered something, and starts walking towards it.
Do you mean Safa?
Huh?
We're all
she said
Asha on
Safa.
this blessed day.
Yeah.
We're all Asha today.
I said something.
Maloki picks up the dude's sword before you leave.
Oh yeah, I'll dismiss
He's like,
the
I'm just
grease.
gonna take this. With his
I'll dismiss
monkey
the grease
paws.
so he can do that. That's probably a good idea.
If he has a
I'm
boat, rip
actually
it
going
from him.
to use my blessing to get more movement, and I'm going to drag this guy with me through the portal.
Oh, okay, that's fine too. Then he's like, oh yes, do that.
Okay, I guess we're all
No,
going through
the sword
portal.
was separate. he can take the sword for now, but I'm taking the dude because I can maybe wear his armor.
Yeah. All right, you do.
So let's go through this obviously great place to go.
All
Before we
right.
go, can I tell where it leads, where this portal leads to? I think I know, but I mean...
It looks like an elven city, but
Right.
obscured in shadow.
I mean, like, can I tell where it's going to?
With the knowledge planes, I'll give it to you. Looks like
Okay.
the plane of shadow.
That's what I suspected. So maybe even Asha knows too.
Yeah, Asha, you suspect the same thing.
Okay, well, I mean, Sappho would probably be fine in the plane of shadow. It's a negative energy plane, isn't it? I think. Or like somewhat negative energy. I don't remember a whole lot about the shadow plane. A lot of the stuff there, I
Bring
figured.
Card Drogus along with us.
Yeah, he's our buddy.
Hardroga.
He's our new friend.
Well,
Okay,
his head
so
can
real
be left
quick-
behind.
Do you want to know how much health he had? Because that was his whole build.
He probably had like
Is-
200 health.
So he had, while raging, he had 130 HP.
Oh, okay.
And he had Die Hard, and his con was 20, so he kept fighting until he was past negative 20, so he effectively had 150 HP.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
He's a
Isn't there
he's
a
a
feat to
barbarian.
like double your negative hit points?
I'm not sure, but he was a barbarian, and this really interesting prestige class that was actually introduced in the original Second Darkness book 3 that you guys are on, but it's been re-updated in another book called Pain Taster.
Mm. So you converted him to that then.
Yep. He can deal
guess.
damage to himself to get combat bonuses, or whenever he takes damage, he gets those bonuses and he can do other cool things like he does these rituals every day to give him like inherent bonuses to his ability scores. And yeah, this other really cool feature called blood control, where he just negates like points of like bleed damage and reduces the onset time of poison.
Oh.
But yeah, like the weird thing about the prestige class is to get it, you have to survive a horrifying ritual that requires a fortitude save or die.
So it's an NPC prestige class.
Man, I really want a prestige. I hope I survive.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know.
you
I'm
could
back
be
at
a
you as a
PC
player, too.
prestige class, but it's in your backstory.
That's true too.
Like,
if
if
you make
you
You
it
could
like-
also do that.
later.
You could also do it if with a character that goes into it, and then just have it be super anticlimactic though. You die
Yeah.
doing the ritual. Oh, I
Oh,
kind of thought I was gonna die like fighting something in a epic blood rage, but okay.
No hero's death
Yeah.
for you.
I died trying to prestige. It was too much for me. Did not succeed.
If only somebody was playing a fetchling or going to the plane of shadow, you could be like, "This is my home."
It would have been funny if he had been like a 3/5 Frenzy Berserker prestige class, where he just didn't like die until his rage ended.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, that
I was
would
like,
be
it could be
gross.
that. But
Then
Then it would definitely be-
the other
Reese would
thing about the
definitely
Frenzy
recommend it.
Berserker is they can't control who they attack, at least in 3/5.
Yeah.
well, in this case, it wouldn't matter because he's the only one here, apart from the apple.
Right,
which is just-
but if you're playing, like if a PC's playing one, you gotta have like the rest of your party not nearby them.
Okay,
So
so
yeah, this-
before we end, I have something for you guys.
Okay.
Because this is significant, and we're actually still in book 3.
I figured.
We're just in the last part now, part 7.
I'm glad that I still have like a lot of spell slots left. I still have let's say 3 level 4 slots, 3 level 3 slots, 2 level 2 slots and 2 level 1 slots, so I'm pretty well set. I haven't used any of my level 4 slots yet, and those can always be. I can use
I'm
those
sort
to
of
cast
the
any of my lower
opposite
level
around. I
spells.
have a bunch of low-level slots, but only
Yeah.
one level 4 slot.
Well, we've had so many fights where like I've attempted to like cast stuff, and I'm like, well, I don't need to cast any high level stuff because we've already got the battle in control. And also, my
Right.
level 4 spells are haste and or like no, level 3 spells are haste, actually. But sorry, I have 5 level 3s and 3 level 4s is what it was. I haven't used like anything above level 3 spells yet, really, except for 1.
What do you got for us?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so stepping through the portal is a dizzying experience,
Ooh.
and it takes a few moments for the world to right itself. After a time, the surrounding elven city becomes clear. And I'm going to move you to a new map. Or maybe not a new map.
A familiar
Just
looking
a
map that's a little
different.
different. Don't forget to bring Cardrogus with us.
Well, his body. I
Yeah.
just need your tokens.
His token's presence is significant to us. Dang it. No.
So, after a time, the surrounding elven city becomes clear, its tall, graceful spires rising up among manicured boughs of a well-tended forest. Some of these buildings seem familiar, resembling those of ruined Chelwynvian, but strangely restored and made whole. Although this glimpse through time is convincing, something is off. Colors seem dim, sounds are muted, and the shadows appear strangely long and dark. Yet most disconcerting of all is the sky above, for it is nothing more than a vortex of gray clouds spiraling around a dark blot in the sky.
From Asha and I's knowledge of the Plane of Shadow, is this just normal Plane of Shadow stuff, or is this even kind of strange, even for a Plane of Shadow?
Oh, strange, even for that.
Okay.
But this is where we will end for now.
Yeah.
You have made it to the Armageddon Echo.
Yay! I think that's a good thing. So hopefully
It is a good thing to be the hero.
My Fox's Cunning lasts for 16 minutes, so hopefully I'll still have that by the end of whatever we're doing here. Oh yeah, we have Daylight still going too, and you extended that, I think, too. Or no, you didn't extend that.
No, it just lasts for 80 minutes.
Oh, well, yeah, who cares then?
So
I tried to,
we'll
but then I was
pick
like,
up
wait, this is
next
level 3.
time here in a very what I think is the coolest part of the of this book.
Yeah. Well, seeing the Aboleth was pretty awesome. Though I'm not really sure what to make of it yet, but...
The Aboleth gave you a hint of like its importance and role in the story.
It sounds like he's like doing his own thing though, like it's a separate plot line that's going along the same time or something.
Maybe. But yep, you guys are in Shadow Chelwynvian. Prepare for
like
the worst.
That's like the sort of
Especially
thing
with
that she
the
definitely wants to
whatchamacallit,
tell
the
Zayrun
thing in the
about.
sky.
Yeah.
Looks familiar for a reason.
Yeah. Like the blot over whatever. Over Riddleport.
Alright, so I need to give you guys XP. And it's probably going to be a lot.